Hey. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I hope everything goes well in this stream. I don't know. Yes, I'm having some tech issues, but I got my tablet ready to switch over to if need be. And if that happens, I'll just play the audio and not play the video. But hey, everybody coming in, I'm going to play the intro. Hopefully it'll play well. And then I'll get back and we'll get into it because there's some things I need to say. Oh. Anyway, where'd my intro go? Unbelievable. Throw you in the damn swimming pool. No, we're not streaming by the pool. It is too freaking cold. We are in the house. I'm gun-ho, but I'm not that gun-ho. It is freaking cold out there. Now, if I had the snow to go with it, I wouldn't be so miserable. But anyway, here's the intro. I'll be back.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Time is the essence. Time is the season. Time ain't no reason. Got no time to show. Time everlasting. Time to play big sides. Time ain't on my side. Time I'll never know. Burn out day. Burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were cold. But I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Burn out day, burn out the night. I can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you.
All Let's stop sharing this. Hope everybody's having a good Thirsty Thursday. It's thirsty, that's for sure. There's some thirsty motherfuckers on here. I mean, the grift is for real. The grift is for real. They can't stop. They won't stop. Yep. Where is everybody at? I ain't never been live with just this many people in chat. What the hell? Hey, Whispers. Hey, Captain. Hey, Mona Lisa. Hey, Catherine. Hey, KCG. Hey, Reversed Images. Hey, Sherry P. Hi, Brian. Good to see you. Good to see you, KCG. Yeah, so, how was your Thursday, everybody? I mean, we may have a destruction party, because I'm ready to put this freaking laptop right in the center of that swimming pool. Yes, we just may do that. We may drown us a laptop. Oh, I just started KCG. I had to keep changing the time because the kids just. Anyway, I wanted to come live at 8. That got delayed. Then I kept changing it and changing it because every time I turned around. So I just waited till after I got them nicely tucked in bed. In real life, can't do nothing about it. But, there's a lot of people that Spanky gets a pass. Justin for all, he gets a hell of a pass. Everybody, I do too. We all do. We call Betty out. We call the lab out. Board Lodge, Liar Lodge, Mob Crew, True Crime Time, Grifton J. They all get called out, but Spanky. I've reviewed him a few times. It's been a while, but I have reviewed him a few times. It is not easy. He's very boring, very dry. Let me know if I'm too loud. I'm trying to adjust the mic on this or the volume on this mic, so just let me know if I'm too loud. He is hard to review, but that shouldn't give him and I think that's part of his shtick. He does that because he knows people won't review him. However, I found a trick. Speed up to maximum speed works wonders. I mean, you still never get to the point because he never really has a point. And if he does get to it, it's very flat. It's very it's gross. But I'm working on something. I'm reviewing some of his lives so that I can find the clips of what really happened or what was really said, not the way he twists words. But I just wanted to give y'all a heads up real quick before we get into Julie. This is a creator who claims to be a parent, who claims to be a foster parent, who claims all this stuff. And it's creepy. It's really creepy because he mostly concentrates on children's cases. It's kind of creepy. He lost his monetization, on his main channel, had a total fit. Was quitting again like always. He's learned that from Molly. He was trained by some of the, is he live now? Oh my gosh, he's live now. And of course, I want you to look. You notice how he didn't mess with Seth's picture, just Chris and Katie's. Look at some of his disgusting thumbnails, all about children. But look at some of his disgusting thumbnails. It's a joke to him. It's a game to him. Using AI and changing them up, it's disgusting. It's gross. And I see he uses, he can't use their names. He thinks he's funny by imitating, mocking their names. He has these videos that, I mean, look at this. This step, he can't, he's not professional, that's for sure. And he's definitely an asshole. Very immature asshole. I mean, look at this. He's just fucking disgusting. He will milk this just like he does Summer Wells. Because, come on, that's his content. Look at this. Look at these thumbnails. But the videos that he does about these people is disgusting. Is totally disgusting. Now he's got songs out, 2 different ones. I'm not gonna fight him, but he actually has super chat videos, shorts that he plays about the Proud Wits. It's really, really gross. And he is pimping that monkey, isn't he? Dear Lord, that poor thing needs to be with its mama in trees where monkeys belong, not in little porta playpens, in clothes. They are not human beings. They are animals. They are wild animals. And that monkey needs to be able to be with mommy, needs to learn how to take care of itself, needs to be able to climb trees and be in the jungle, in the woods. What are you going to do for it? Put it in a cage. That's what the rest of this monkey's life is going to be, in a freaking cage. Sorry, I can't be on board with that. I can't be on board with that. Look at this. These are his shorts. He's gross. He's gross. But I'm working on, because I want to show what really happened when I call him out. So it's taken me a minute because y'all know how bad it is to listen to him. Okay. So I'm listening to multiple lives and I'm making sure, and it's not easy finding it. There's been so much said, and Seth has done so much on so many channels. You have to find it, Hey, B Tim. So Joy, we're gonna, oh my god, this is now down, it's plugged in and it's now saying 11%. I'm gonna scream. I've been messing with this thing all freaking day. Now if y'all remember, Nick at Night made a post on Twitter and they claimed to identify Green Hoodie as, allegedly, because they're bullshit, that it was Christopher Promptwood's stepsister who mysteriously, within a week or two of posting the video being put out, passed away. Then, of course, they tried to allude to why, rugs and stuff. However, there's been no proof ever shown that Christopher Proudfoot's stepsister passed away. And don't you think, with as many people that watch everything about them, that are obsessed with their lives, that somebody wouldn't have known? Anyway, she was part of the celebration there, saying, well, rest in peace and all this stuff. So then she does a live, a closer look at Melissa R, aka Green Hoodie. I can't with this one. Then she does, Faith saw CP hit Sebastian in the face. Nina reports, new plan announcement, everyone. New plan announcement. Oh, new plan announcement. And then this idiot is offering people money for information. Then she just did another one. I mean, this woman is live a lot for someone who never gets a break. She has plenty of time to go live, but Sebastian Rogers case and autism misinformation. Seeing as how no two kids are alike, your experience would not be theirs, now would it? But Nina could testify in a child abuse case against Christopher. How could Nina testify in a child abuse case against Chris when there is no child abuse case? And believe me, an ex disgruntled wife that you had a nasty custody battle with, yeah, that's not going to make a good witness. Any first year lawyer would tear that shit apart. Anyway, I'll drop, I don't know if anybody wants to come up, but I have a feeling this is going to shut off. Let me get my tablet ready because it's down to 10% and it's plugged in. I don't know what is going on. Besides just freaking cord. So I'm going to have my tablet ready to go. I got to log out and log into StreamYard. Shit. I didn't want to do that because I like playing the video with when it comes to old Julie. But I didn't do the restream. I went StreamYard. And StreamYard you can't. Restream you can. With the paid account. With a non-paid account, you can share up to 5 minutes of video. At least that's how it used to be. I don't want to echo though. Okay, I'm not going to enter the studio, but I got it loaded. I'm not going to enter because I don't want to, just in case it shuts off, I can come right back. I'm hoping it doesn't, but like I said, we're going to have a party. We're going to have a lighting ceremony, and this thing's going to go in the middle of the freaking pole. Something might as well go in the pole. It's too damn cold for us to use it. Do you know what it's going to take to warm that pole up after this week of weather? Dear Lord. Hey, Julie. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Captain Ganja. Hey, nope, not today. Good to see you. Hey, Deb. Good to see you, too. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. So let's get started before this thing shuts off on me. I really hate. Okay, we're going to play. No. SF is a condescending, pseudo-intellectual putz. Oh my God. I believe him over you any day. I don't even understand why she had to do a live proof that Sebastian is autistic. But what? We didn't need proof from you, seeing as how you're a nobody and you don't know the boy. You don't know any of them. Yeah. Prophets will walk like summer wells, folks. So we're going to look at a little bit of this one. And this is about, there's a new plan. And this is that Nina could testify. Not true. Not so. But anyway, like I said, any first year lawyer would tear that apart. Where's the new plan? She's one of the ones calling. Why is she taking a closer look at I can't. I can't. We'll stick with the one. Oh, man. And there's no proof of any of these accusations. She seems to stay in the same bathrobe. The one I wanted, the other ones I'm going to show you, she seems to be in the same clothes. I don't know if it really is a bathrobe and she just stays in her bathrobe for every life. I don't know. She likes to be a bullhorn Betty. Oh, and Grifton, don't you worry, babes. I didn't forget you. I did not forget you. I would never forget you. But I'm doing some clips on you because I'm sick of your chronic lying ass victimhood. You're going to do something and say, but it's not right. I'll play it for y'all. It's like 10 seconds of her crying about how Jay is for mocking the way she speaks. But how many, or the way she pronounces words, how many times have we heard her with her immaturity mock people with speech impediments or mock their names or the way they say something? There's even a short on my channel where she mocked somebody with a speech impediment not too long ago. But it's a constant occurrence. But God forbid that someone did it to her. It's so wrong, and people are shame on you for supporting Jay and all this crap, you know? I'm sitting here like, is this fucking for real? Am I being punked? Am I really being punked here? Hey, banana bicycle seat. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Idiots. What's the matter, Bubs? Do you want out of the room? I can't keep getting up and down and letting you out of the room, Bubba, because I have to take my headset and everything off. So you either need to decide if you're going to lay down or you're going to go out in the living room. What's your choice? Oh, don't cry. You make me feel bad, and I'll get up every time you need me to. Damn big baby. Okay, give me a second. Let me share the video, and I will do that, dude. I will let you out, okay? But I'm not coming out every 2 minutes to let you back in. I'm really not. And I locked the door so you can't turn the doorknob.
Is my number one cheerleader. Put a 1 in the chat. And she's working hard here trying to help. Because I see all the wonderful things you're doing, Kimberly. You come on early and you say, please, everybody, put a 1, put, thumbs up and subscribe. And Julie's working hard and I'm passionate about this, which I am.
One thing I will give her, she's a storyteller. She's a storyteller.
I appreciate it so much. Please know how much I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody who's here giving support for not me, but Sebastian. And I'm working for Sebastian. Your video looks
awful.
And apologies if I get emotional today.
Okie dokie. Is there wait a minute. Is there an echo? Can you all hear me? Okay, we'll mute that one. You should hear me though, right? Type in the chat if you can hear me. Yeah, there's 2 of me because my thing died and I don't know if it's going to stay on. So I don't want to fuck with it. It's telling me it's in the red and it doesn't want to charge. Nope. So we're going to do it this way because I'm not playing with this today. That's why I was ready with the backup just in case. So, I will just play the audio. Because with StreamYard, you can't. You can have people up on panel, I believe. Or no, I can't. Yeah, I could do guest, but I can't share content. So we're going to have to do it this way. And I don't know how well you can hear me, so you're going to have to let me know. I should plug my headset in right now. I don't know where the universal. Yeah, my headset won't plug into here. Oh, sure won't. Oh well. So I hope y'all can hear me. Hey, Aries. All right, I'm gonna play the video here, and that way I can see chat and shit. Because I don't know if this is gonna come back on, and I don't want it to keep doing it. So, oh Lord, this woman is never not live. I swear she's never not live. Okay. I didn't even get to share a screen, so. We'll do this one. That's the one I was working. Oh no, that ain't it. She took a robe off. No. No, that's not it either. Wait, yes it is. I mean, do we really need proof from her that Sebastian is autistic? I don't know. But she really wants these people in court. She wants the citizens arrested. She wants these people arrested, and I'm not sure why. All right, here we go.
He will come after me. His main goal is to, he says, I don't know what happened to Sebastian. I don't know where he is. I don't know. And I don't know. So clearly, solving the case doesn't seem to be a top priority. Keeping his client out of jail is a top priority. So if you have somebody like me who is trying to put pressure on law enforcement to enforce. I said, do you want to be the Rainy John to tell the truth, the Rainy John that cares about? Because I know you are. Detectives press a 14-year-old boy for the truth in front of his grandmother as they question him about whether he sexually assaulted
Tim, I suggest you run outside in shorts and a short sleeve shirt and stand out there for 10 minutes. That will make it work. It might with the freaking battery. I don't know. It's got to be it. I don't know. Look, I'm over it. I spent I'm over it. Wait a minute, Brett. Give me a minute. Oh, I'm not changing the layout. Wait a minute. I don't know if it'll let me put. Oh yeah, well, okay. All right. Hey, Brittany.
Hey, I was just coming up to tell you, you have no background music on and you have no banner.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well, I didn't do the music, but yeah, I know about the banner. Damn it! I just realized that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was like, I don't know if she could see, and I don't know if Julie's a striker, so I thought I'd tell you.
Well, she can. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll be nice. I'm going to be nice today. I'm not going to be.
Well, I just keep my comments about her to myself, except for I'll say one thing. Julie, I do not have autism, so I'm not talking.
Brick
please.
moved. Okay, go ahead. We lost
Sorry.
you there for a minute. Did you move?
Yes, and my screen.
I love it.
Sorry about that.
No.
Okay, Julie, I do not have autism, so I'm not speaking on that. But as a person with a disability, stop speaking for my community of disabled people. We do not want your help. We have to fight against idiots like you every day. Quit helping.
Tell her about it.
Just shut up. You're as bad as Jennifer, whatever her name is. Just shut up. And that's all I gotta say.
Okay. She's a lot, isn't she? And I just hope.
A whole lot of stupid.
I just hope. Something's got to happen to shut this one up. Because I tell you what, wow, now it's charging like a champ. We might be able to go back to the laptop. See, this thing is, I'm telling you, this thing is possessed or something. It's this damn cord. It's never, it's, I'm telling you, it's not just, it's just anything that I touch with this freaking laptop has been a nightmare since the very first day I bought it. It took me a month to get it. Remember, guys? Remember? No, it was like 6 weeks. Remember that?
Yeah, it was longer than a month.
Yeah. They kept telling me it was coming, then it wasn't coming, then it was coming, then it wasn't coming, then they sent the wrong one, and it was, I've had nothing but a nightmare with this thing. It's been nothing but problems since. I'm telling you, we need to have a pool party and throw this thing in the middle of the damn pool. Might make it work better. Anyway, I'm done bitching about it. Let's get into content. Okay, I need to go to chat. Comment.
If we throw the computer in the pool, we can throw my walker on top of it so that it will keep the laptop submerged in the water at the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, it'll sink. It'll sink immediately. Unfortunately, I've had phones go in the swimming pool and a generic tablet, and they right away sink. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I came up here to tell you. You had no banner on, and I didn't want you to get in trouble.
I'm probably in trouble. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Okay, guys, look, I'm gonna be changing the description of my channel to add, because I need to update it. It's been 2 years, and I need to update it because But before we get into this, I want to let you know I don't know what's gonna come of it, but I am trying to work something out. Or with certain reality shows, I have permission to actually show like 10-15-second clips. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know what's going to happen with it yet, but I don't know. It may not even work out. But anyway, sidebar. Let's go back to Julie. This could be trigger warning for people. She's very upsetting. She's very obnoxious. You pretty much want to choke her. But I don't want nobody to do anything or say anything to her. She needs to seek help. She's a delusional storyteller. But let's it go. This is the prophets will walk like summer whales, folks. And I guess you can tell us about a new plan.
I'm just turning it on and saying hi. Everybody, I have to ask my husband an important question, so I'm going to step out for a minute, and I'll be right back. YouTuber Bliss Blessings, I'm glad you're here, Bliss Blessings. I wanted to talk to you, and Kimberly and Heather. Give me 1 second, okay?
Oh, Lord. Fast forward time.
1 second, because I have.
But she's still on mic talking to him.
I'm just turning it on and saying hi.
Excuse me, but then she will cry.
I have to ask my husband an important question, so I'm going to step out for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Okay, why are you telling us again?
You're incredible. You really are. Match.
I did want to hear the important question.
A woman named Show. I feel fairly certain, and I could show you why I feel that way, that there are people who have written to me recently, in the last 2 days even.
Hey, Angelica.
Who I don't know.
Hey, Never Alone. Hey, Rocky.
Have written these emails, which are, make you put your guard up, because is somebody out of the blue asking for different things, wanting you to participate, very flattering of you, and then telling me things like, hey, they have all this information on Steve Fisher, right? And all the bad things he's done. And let's talk about it on the phone. So I can tell you all the bad things that Steve Fisher has done, and we can get him, And so
it's kind of hard to hear.
Right?
Okay.
And of course, I responded to the emails, assuming they were real, My interest is not in getting Steve Fisher. My interest is in getting justice for Sebastian Rogers. But I believe Steve Fisher, I don't know.
It's okay, Britt.
It seemed to me that the letter and the vocabulary that was used in the letter sounded more like Steve Fisher than the person who wrote the letter, because I did go on their YouTube channel right after they wrote the letter to me, and very few followers, very few subscribers, and but their subscribers are people that you guys know who are very scary people. Like, of all the hater channels that there are,
hater channels,
most fringe, scariest ones. People who have, let's say, been in prison, might even have the word prison in their name title.
Okay.
And it turns out this YouTuber.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Just because somebody has some problems in their life and maybe went to jail or prison doesn't mean they're dangerous. And if that's the case, if you go by what you're saying, Julie, right now, what's your belief in Nick the Hat and Dog the Bounty Hunter? Because they are both felons. They both have been to big boy prison, not little jail. Big boy prison. Huh. In fact, one is still on parole as we speak. Can't leave his town, allegedly. And Tony is not innocent either. So, again, Betty is out on $20,000 bond for stalking, harassing, and threatening the family of a missing child. Betty has an extensive arrest record, which includes multiple violent arrest charges. That's why she was arrested. But that's your BFF now, right? Because she shouted your name out. Notice how she never shouted out your channel name. She just said Julie. She didn't say Julie Profound Autism or Julie Skolnick. No. Just enough to shut you up. Just said your first name. And to you, you're a pick-me. So that was fantastic. You were thrilled to death with that. We got it. Yeah, Betty does. So you want to tell me that because somebody you deem a hater channel, which I don't get that, but because somebody may have had an issue with the law at one time in their life, they're dangerous. Then you better unassociate with Nick, Dog, Betty, Tony, and the list goes on. I mean, hey, Sean, it is what it is. And I think we're going to be able to go back to the laptop where I can actually show video, because this thing is charging. Hallelujah. I was at 0%, and now I'm at 15 in this couple minutes. But I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes and play some more of the live on here, just to get it up there. I don't want to be tricked again. Oh God, I don't want the camera on. I'd scare you people. No makeup, I'd scare you. Anyway, but I am gonna start camming up more. Anyway, let's play some more of this profound storyteller here.
Not YouTuber. I mean, she's got a very little channel.
Hey, Chai.
You know, it's like, you know, when you, I guess he didn't think I was gonna look to see that they had some connection to one another. And watching her videos and the vocabulary that she was using, you know, the way she spoke versus, you know, this very well written email. It didn't match. It didn't match. I said, you know, it's like you watch their videos and you see this email so well written and you say, oh, this person couldn't possibly have.
Let me tell you something, Julie. With the crap you put out on your TikTok and here, girl, we all get emails. You think you're original? You think you're the only one that's ever got a threatening email? I still question the emails. Show the email. You're not the only one that gets emails. Newsflash. And with the shit you put out, I'm not surprised. But I'm also wondering how bad you've blown these emails out of proportion. Just saying. You know, just my take on watching you enough.
Email. Would they have used a word like this or this based on their videos?
So this is who you're blaming it on?
And what they present themselves to be. And then you see they are friends with like super fringe people, including people, although not directly, including somebody who has pictures of themselves with their arms around each other of Candace Wells of the Summer Wells case.
Okay, well that has nothing.
They didn't. The person who wrote me didn't. They have friends. So if you follow, you go down the rabbit hole.
Okay, so
right? You follow the
apparently whoever wrote this email, apparently somewhere down the road had shared or posted a pic. So therefore, automatically, they're connected. She doesn't get how social media works, does she?
Okay, they're friends with this person who's associated
that doesn't
with
mean
that
anything.
person, and then you look at that person, and you see that that person in one of their videos is standing there with their arms around Candace Wells, and it made me frightened.
Made you frightened? Huh?
So normally I'm talking about Rose here because Rose, I don't know Rose. I haven't seen you on here before.
Oh,
and she wrote me a very nice email. She's from Tennessee, if it's okay I say you're from Tennessee. Talking about her autistic children, and I believe
okay, so why would that scare you?
Children, and I believe you, Rose.
Well, why is she scared then? If she's talking about white boy, get the hell out of here. White boy ain't gonna waste no time on her. And white boy's old lady could give two shits about this nut job. Because Cher and Benny K were all friends with the Wells. Yeah, I remember. And Cher was very inappropriate, sent inappropriate pictures, was trying to get Dawn to confess. Dawn and Candace to confess. Yeah. But yeah, white boy in the well could give two shits about this psycho. Yeah, I know that's who she's going to try blaming it on, saying that it was from, but she's saying it was a very nice email. So which is it? Is there more than one email? And show us the email. And honestly, I think if Noelle was going to reach out to you, she'd do it and stand on it I don't think she'd be hiding behind some other name. I just don't. I don't think she'd worry too much about you, Julie. Just my opinion.
But a person like Rose, who normally I would have written back to, yeah, women's warrior, yes, I am. I am going to. I was just talking to my husband.
She's going to contact the police.
He's coming with me. So,
I could imagine how many emails and police reports she files. I mean, she emailed how many pages to Sumner County, to the DA, to the Attorney General, to TBI, to everybody. I think some of them was 80-something pages, some was 30-something pages. And how many times did she do it and how many phone calls? I can imagine what local puts up with. But seriously, though, all jokes aside, if you're really getting threatening emails, you should report them. Oh, it's okay, Neverland. It happened. Hey, we're the misfits over here. We're used to tech issues. I swear, I'm so over them.
She wanted help and mentioned, and now the first part was, normally I would just call this person, call an autism parent right away, because there are people who I will, just write back and forth with, and then there's people who I will talk to on the phone, and an autism family who's really in a crisis situation are people who I really try to respond to as quickly as possible by phone, even, because sometimes there's a lot that needs to be said, and you can't wait for back and forth emails. Love, Al. Julie, send this information to Dogs Team 2. Yeah.
Oh, but Dog's a felon. Wait a minute. No. You can't do that. You just told us how afraid you are of somebody who has a prison record. And Dogs had to do with someone being unalived.
I just feel like and then said, of course I feel concerned about law enforcement and their treatment of child abuse, not taking child abuse cases seriously. But then when somebody tells me, I've got an autistic child and I'm worried about law enforcement here, and is my child safe, and talking to me about law enforcement, and I've never talked to them before.
Not yet, Sean.
An email before. They haven't been in my chats. Now my guard is up. So going forward for the next certain period of time, until I can talk to authorities, I cannot answer anybody's email who I don't know. I don't personally know already. So if you and I have a personal relationship, right? My friends here, you know who you are. We will continue to talk. If we have never communicated by email, I can't do it right now.
Yeah, Ty, you're right. I was looking at earlier videos of her from a year or two ago. Yeah, you could see was a not even a subtle change, a drastic change.
I can't communicate with anybody by phone, by text, or by email, because I believe people are being sent to me. I don't know who wrote the letter exactly, but I definitely know it wasn't the person who's put their name on it and made those videos, I mean,
why?
There's no way this person used the words, the vocabulary, and could put together such a well-written email
Did you ever hear of
And he
AI?
had produced, videos.
Okay,
That
so what she's saying is the person that wrote the email, that signed their name to the email, there's no way the person that signed it is the one that made the video or wrote the email, because they're too dumb. They're not smart enough. They can't use words. That's what she's saying.
Amateur and with a high school level vocabulary.
High school level, huh? You mean like how you make fun of the outputs and power socks?
And I do think that he is scared. I do feel scared of him.
Why?
He's been paid, he said on last night, a $15,000. Did he say $15,000 retainer? His clients don't want to go to prison. And they're paying him a lot of money to make sure that they don't.
What?
So if you have somebody who's, being an activist, right, on behalf of autistic children is my focus, right, which is why this is the only case I'm talking about.
No, well, your focus isn't Sebastian. Your focus has been continuing the narrative of the team. Your focus has been to tell delusional stories that you make up in your freaking head about Chris and Katie and the Bower Sox. Your focus has been to do stupid parodies that are beyond stupid, not funny at all. Your focus has been to offer to pay people for information. To get dirt on Chris and Katie, not Sebastian.
And wants and has addressed the terrible problem of child abuse, and even worse, against autistic children in the United States and globally. I feel like I'm getting attacked. And then, of course, last night, the thing I got upset about last night in the chats, I know some people here are saying that they got blocked in the chats. So some people felt like they got blocked in the chats if they were saying something about SF or questioning him. I was immediately attacked. Like someone said, "Oh, we have a nut here like Julie Skolnick."
Okay, you were not attacked, Julie. What you kept saying is justice for BHB and stupid shit like that. You were acting like an immature child.
At Julie Skolnick, a person named, what was their name? Had to take screenshots last night. They were coming so fast, saying things about me. And I said, mods, are there mods here? And I just questioned, is there mods here about this comment? And because I said, are there mods here? Then I got attacked even more for saying, it's not about you, Julie, and things like that. It was really awful.
It wasn't about you, and you were trying to make it about you. And all you kept putting in chat is justice for BHB and stupid shit like that. You were acting like a very immature, spoiled, entitled little brat. And you were trying to make it about you. And the chat wasn't having it. In my opinion.
They love to attack women, You see, Deceptive Detective, Chris from Mob Crew, they don't go after the men the same way they go after the women, Bullhorn Betty or whoever else was in the chat. They really go after women viciously. Hold on one second. Sorry. Let me just pull up these.
Who goes after women viciously? No, they don't. The shit you were putting out, I'm not surprised you got some negative comments back, honestly.
woman named Opal. Sorry. Where's the other one?
Oops.
And wants and has addressed the terrible problem of child abuse, and even worse, against autistic children in the United States and globally. There, I feel like I'm getting attacked. And then, of course, last night, the thing I got upset about last night in the
All right.
I know some people here are saying that they got blocked.
I'm gonna try to switch. I'm gonna switch back over to the laptop, so I have to mute me here, and I won't leave the studio till I'm back on over here. 2 seconds. Okay. Alrighty, we're back on the laptop. Yay. I can show the content. Hello. I can show the content. Yay, let me turn the music down. That's too loud. That's way too loud. Sorry guys, I couldn't tell that without my headset on. Let me know if it's ever loud like that. That's too loud. That'll overplay her. I couldn't tell because I gotta share screen, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna fast forward through some of this though because she's full of shit. Let me see where I left off. I do want to go through this. Okay, let's hope this one.
Who has been witness to abuse. There's now 2 little girls talking out there.
This has nothing to do
and their mother.
But it has nothing to do with Sebastian.
Nina's oldest daughter. And now there's Faith.
Oh, bull.
Talking about, one is talking about abuse of her. Nina's oldest daughter is talking about abuse of her brother, seeing abuse of her mother, seeing threats by Terry Bowersocks holding a bat to Nina.
What?
Melissa.
I think their children know what they've
Chris's
been told.
Sister, Melissa Svensson, saying, why don't you put the car in reverse and back up over her?
Wow.
And now you have little Faith talking as well. And Sebastian is disappeared. The last CPS case that is still open happened weeks in January before he went missing.
Yeah, you notice how quiet
before he went missing.
You notice how quiet. Hey, little C. You notice how quiet Tony and Seth have been. Hey, Talisa. Hey, everybody coming in. In my opinion, if you pay attention to their routines, this is what they do before they come out with a whopper. It'll be something. It'll be something. Alrighty. Do me a favor, if you haven't hit that thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up. Sub up if you're not subbed up. Hey, Skull Girl. Also, we have poolside memberships. Okay, let's go.
I believe, in my opinion, that he is missing because he was speaking and talking about his abuse. Therefore, any child who talks about Chris abusing them is in danger. And
if there was any proof of this from Chris's daughter or stepchildren, you can bet Nina would have drugged their arses into court, and the court would have heard their testimony, and Chris would have not had visitation. So it's a moot point, because had there been any evidence of said abuse, that child would not be anywhere near Chris and Katie.
knows her
And then there's the facts.
daughter Faith and her oldest daughter are in danger for speaking about it.
You got any proof of that? Do you have any proof of it? Because I'm sure Nina pulled out every card she could for the custody battle. And Chris still got to see his daughter, didn't he?
Chris's ex-wives are terrified.
Okay,
of him.
reversed image. He is a mess.
And meanwhile,
Wow,
in the state of Tennessee,
whatever you just did, you need to do that all the time, because it made your picture clearer. I mean, you said you spent all that money on that new modem and stuff, but damn, okay. Honey, 2 weeks ago, I told you, get a 360 damn duster and dust. I'm sorry, but that's really fucking bothering me. I would have to dust. That's just me, though.
in the county of Sumner,
Manipulating, yes.
there are laws
There are.
that are there to protect children from abuse and to
Guess what? There's laws everywhere. Oh, that's a good screenshot. That would be a good thumbnail. I need new faces for the new animals for Welcome to the Jungle Part 2. Listen, I got to give you a tip. There's laws like that in every state, everywhere. Shh, don't tell nobody.
punish
Hey,
with prison time
Bama G.
their abusers that are not being enforced. How many times can I say this? The laws are not being
Working at
enforced.
the moon.
Sheriff Craddock has not.
Allegedly, Seth is no longer cooperating with law enforcement. They have tried to serve him 16 times for that Texana suit, and were finally told no tenant lives at his place. Whoa. So he's on the... Hey, Amy. He's on the run, huh? Thank you, Amy. I get it. Hey, J Fox. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I really am not surprised. With the people in his ear, I'm not surprised. But you know what? In all honesty, and this is just my opinion, he'd be doing it whether they were in his ear or not. You know? Just because someone's in your ear, it's not going to change who you are as a person.
Arrested Chris Proudfoot for the abuse.
Yeah, he did. I did hear that, and I did hear that Queen had gotten an email. And what was weird is the way Betty responded about, the way Betty, yeah. I really wonder if he was even cooperating at all with them when he said that when him and Tony, put out there was a new found, not respect, but whatever with Seth and law enforcement. I didn't believe that. I just, with the people he's in bed with, yeah, no. Yeah, it was a good screenshot for a thumbnail. Yeah, she is crazy. I truly believe it. She seriously is delusional and seriously needs, you made it back, yay. And it seriously needs to seek therapy, seek help. Yeah, I agree.
of Faith's, of Nina's oldest daughter, of her son, of Faith when she was a
Why
baby.
are you talking about children that have nothing to do with this, that are none of your business? And you know absolutely nothing about.
Of Sebastian with multiple 5 CPS reports, multiple.
Again, we don't know if there is 5, and we don't know what they're about or who is involved, who they were on, and neither do you.
Witnesses, including his teachers, including neighbors.
His teachers witnessed abuse from his dad. The school turned his dad in. You might want to question that. You might also want to know, why were the cops there at his house? We never got an answer for that. To this day, Tony would not repeat the question and ask that. Nobody, Rich and them don't have the balls to ask him. There's questions. She is.
And now we have a new witness who can talk.
Uh-oh.
Faith, his daughter. Watching your sibling get hit in the face, being abused, is abuse. Did you know that? If you are forced to live in a house where you have to witness. Thank you, Pamela. We're with you 100%.
So you don't think it was bad that the children witnessed Nina smacking Chris? Huh? You don't think it was abuse that they were living in a very volatile situation? Huh. Just asking, Julie. I'm not sure,
If you're living in a house where you are forced to witness other children in the house being physically abused, that's abuse. It's psychological abuse. It's a dangerous environment for a child. It can cause that child, it does cause that child trauma. Is there anybody here who doubts that if Faith has had to witness the boy living in the house,
hey, Dora,
at the same time as her, Sebastian Rogers, who she perceives like a brother, being punched, that doesn't traumatize her? Is there anybody who believes that? I think partly,
Dora, because of the way they have attacked Katie, because she couldn't stay in her own home because of safety issues, and they have destroyed her for that. I didn't check. I didn't check into it because I don't care.
That it doesn't affect the child who witnesses that? I'm going to tell you what I did today.
And you don't think it affects the child to witness a volatile relationship between mom and dad? Or mom and stepdad? Just asking.
And what I'm going to ask everybody to do. But
yeah,
I also want to make another plea.
I don't know who's sharing it either.
To Seth. I don't know if you heard this yet, Seth. This account that Faith told Nina that she witnessed Sebastian, your son, being hit in the face by Chris Proudfoot or not.
You have no idea if that's true. And you are no one, and it's none of your business to be on here talking about it. And if Nina is putting stuff out there like this, shame on her. But I already knew what kind of person she was. That's pretty obvious. She's a Seth. Revenge, revenge, revenge.
Message gets to you. Because now you have a child, another child. Now you have not only another instance of somebody witnessing your son Sebastian's abuse. You have a little girl named Faith who needs to be protected, okay? Faith was forced to go to stay with Christopher Proudfoot, a monster, a child abuser who abused your son. And she witnessed it. Seth, I'm speaking to you directly. This summer,
is she serious?
After all that happened to Sebastian that police knew.
Trigger warning, fake crime.
She had to go and be with that family. And now she can speak like your son could speak. She's in danger.
Oh,
please,
my God.
I'm begging you to go to Sumner County Sheriff's Department and file charges of child abuse of your son, Sebastian Rogers. File official.
He can't go and file charges for child abuse. Wow. She is off the charts.
Formal charges of child abuse on behalf of your son, Sebastian Rogers.
Could be guilt.
If for no other reason than to protect this little girl who, as of last summer, was forced to go and be with...
She wasn't forced. She goes to spend time with her father. The courts see no reason for her not to. And believe me, it was a nasty custody battle. Everything was done. And everything was presented to the court. All the antics. She looked very happy with the stalkers following Katie to church and stuff, taking pictures. She looked very comfortable and happy.
The man she saw punch your son in the face.
Oh my Lord, you have no idea if that's true.
She needs protection. Her sister needs protection. Her brother needs protection. Their mother needs protection, Seth. Please do that.
Protection from what? Why would the mother and her brother and her sister need protection? They don't go to Chris's house.
Protect those.
Ooh.
You didn't know
about
Enid. What happened to Sebastian
Rana.
Before. But now we know what Nina's children have had to put up with, have had to endure.
No, we don't.
And we know that Faith is still in danger. And we know that her other children are in danger.
No, we don't. You don't know anything. Look at you. Julie, take some friendly advice. Get unplugged from this. Girl, you're doing too much. You have let your obsession become your whole life. You need to step back. You seriously need to step back because you don't know if any of this is true. And you have no right putting this stuff out. The damage you were causing, Julie.
And Nina is in danger. They're in danger for speaking. There's nothing right now that says Chris can't he's got on a plane and gone to Oregon and Washington State and God knows where else. And his stepfather and his mother have gone out of the country. They can go wherever they want to get rid of another witness to the abuse. Yes, as SI officer, there is something about.
I'm at this point, what would, since everything's already been, and I'm sure everything under the sun was brought out and put in that custody battle because it was nasty. You don't think any of this stuff was told to the judge to try to prevent him from seeing or having visits with his daughter? I can guarantee you probably a lot worse was. Because the court's going to work on facts and proof, real evidence. Apparently, it wasn't there because he was awarded visitation. Julie, you need to unplug. You right now are the one who's scared. You're becoming unhinged. You're crying, begging someone you've never even met to do something. Go file charges he cannot file. Again, on strangers from rumors you're hearing. Do you not get this? You are spreading the misinformation, the disinformation. You are not helping. You are harming. And you have no idea. And you don't care. You're twisted, and I think there's also some guilt coming in here. Not sure what about, but that's the vibe I get from you. Maybe you're dealing with your own guilt and some issues. I don't know. Don't know what it could be about. Don't care. I don't need to know I know enough watching you here.
About as he got older, they did not like. They stopped taking pictures. They wanted to remember him as younger, in my opinion. I think it was his inability to stand up for himself back then and to accept more easily the mistreatment without speaking up for himself ever. Even
okay,
if it
what
wasn't, it
comments
wasn't
are you
to them.
having to delete? What's going on? Okay, but I allow people to have opinions in here, guys. So come on now. Hey, Brad. I get everybody has their own personal feelings, but you got to set that aside when you're modding. And I appreciate all of you, but I want to be fair. Oh gosh, I'm on top chat this whole freaking time.
He was too scared, as I pointed out in my video.
She does do a lot of projecting her life and her experiences with her autistic stepchildren onto Sebastian and Chris and Katie. I've noticed she does do that. Her eyebrows. Oh, not another one with the eyebrows. Look, Slimey's all we need, Smiley's all we need with the eyebrow situation.
Night when he asked his mom, can I play that game? And she said no. And he just
definitely KCG. She needs to seriously back off this story because she is so obsessed. It's really scary. It's really it's freaky. Oh no, we're not calling nobody an abuser, No, I was just saying in general, Thor. I didn't see the comment because it was deleted. No, we're not calling nobody abusers. We don't know. Do I think that Katie was underage? Yes. I do. I have no great belief that because I heard it out of his own mouth. This one here. I I, in my opinion, she needs to seek help. She is, yeah, she's one heck of a storyteller.
But all of our kids would be like, please, please, or if after we sat there not talking to
I
our
thought
kids
about
and on
doing
our
that
phone.
reversed image because I suck at doing eyebrows, and mine are so full. They're just bushy. They're full. They always have been. I've actually thought about doing that. It'd be easier. Then I couldn't mess them up too bad. I could draw them on like Smiley does hers, and hey.
Might say, hey, can I, since you're on your phone, can I do it? He never asked again because it's not safe for him to ask again. It wasn't safe for him to ask again.
What?
So he talked to the people he felt safe with. Sebastian talked to the people he felt safe with, which is his teachers at school.
And guess who was taking that away from him? If that was his safe space, as you claim, which I don't understand how you can even claim that, because you don't know these people. You've never talked to any of them, nor should you, because at the end of the day, you're a nobody. You're irrelevant in the case, and you shouldn't be trying to talk to anybody for any information. You're interfering in an active open investigation, and you're mucking it up. Stop with your shenanigans. Stop with the endless emails to Sumner County, TBI, the Attorney General, everybody. Stop it. What they're doing is building a file on you, and you don't get it. You're sending them 30-page, 80-page emails with all this crap without one stick of evidence or proof. It's the stories you make up in your head. Like I said, you need to actually back off. You really need to, I don't know, like I said, seek help.
They moved. He's moved a lot in his life, Sebastian. He's moved states. He's moved school districts.
That happens in the military.
And just when they're settled and he starts developing relationships, what happens?
Seth wants to pull him out of school and do homeschooling. That's what happened. And what's being told by the parents that he lived with 24/7 was, and Seth has even admitted, Sebastian didn't want to be homeschooled. He wanted to stay in school. They all said how he wanted friends, but yet here was Seth taking his only outlet of friends. In his mind. I don't know.
With teachers, he starts talking. And as he gets older...
Yeah, he told him, didn't Seth get a report on him from the school too? And of course, reports to CPS when you have the situation they did, and considering the behavioral issues they were having, which were pretty bad, and they were bad, and they were escalating in school as well. In fact, it was the school who recommended, someone at the school recommended the pull-ups, which, incontinence briefs that you people make fun of. Yeah. So, you don't make any sense. You really don't make any sense. You're blaming... Do you not understand? Have you not watched anything Seth has said? I'm just curious. Because some of the statements you make me think that you haven't.
Sir, he's more believable. Here's another reason why they didn't want to take pictures of him.
Exactly. And she did that. Thank you, Barking at the Moon. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I know there's a couple other people that felt that way like I did. But I've always felt like she would do that on purpose. I was watching her TikToks. She would do that on purpose. And that, yeah, and she would film it and put it out. You're so right. Yes. I'm sorry, but and this is just my opinion, and you can hate me for it all you want, whatever. Just like me, hate's a powerful word. But in my opinion, and I'm allowed to have one just like they are, she exploited her stepson. That's just my opinion. Hey, Blaze. And I did some digging on her because she keeps talking about this law. But I don't think she's the one that wrote the law. I think she's, never mind. I will let me finish what I'm doing before I speak anymore, because I want to have the proof. And I just have not had time to go back at it. I will get that done in the next day or two. The thing is, I'm trying to work on too many things, and I'm having so many tech issues that, oh my God, I spent 2.5 hours doing clips the other day, and I lost every freaking one of them. I was so mad. But, yeah, I will get. See, I don't have all the hours that I don't know how these moms do it. But yeah, I need more time. There's just not enough time in the day. I haven't figured out how to add more hours to the day yet.
Bad mental place. I'm not in a bad mental place. I'm just an emotional person who feels things.
No, honey. No, sorry. There's more going on here. In my opinion.
You know what?
What? Tell me. Get it out. Come on.
I'm here asking for your help, okay? Don't tell me not to talk, to take care of myself. I worry about myself.
Do you realize that just a good part of her lives, she cries? Exactly. That could be it. No, not today. That could be it. That's a possibility. But evidently she gets time away because she's live every day. Sometimes more than once a day. I don't know. I just know that she needs to check herself out of this case. And she really does. When it affects your real life like this, and you're constantly crying on your lives and the delusional stories you're telling, you need to check yourself. You need to step back and because you're not helping. You're actually hurting and hindering, in my opinion. But it's just my opinion.
I have a son to take care of. I've taken care of him for decades, okay? And I'm still doing it. Nobody else, okay? We're doing it.
Oh yeah, no, she's really crying. Those are real tears.
I'm standing up for others.
No. She's crying. That girl she can make herself cry at the drop of a hat now. She can make herself cry at the drop of a hat. I truly think she is overly invested. And tomorrow's going to be the high eventually. Sometime tomorrow it's going to be 54. That's nice. Maybe my heat and air unit, it's totally froze over outside. It is covered. It's a sheet of ice covering it, which is a bad sign. Most likely, it happens a lot with air units down here. Mine's old, and it's going to need replaced. I'm just praying that it lasts through this cold. But I think there's a freon leak, and there is another one. It's to the point where guys don't want to fix it because the unit's old. It needs replaced. But yeah, so that's going to be our next undertaking. That's expensive. But we'll get it done. But I'm hoping that it does start warming up so my thing can unfall and I cannot worry about it. My dog is sitting here snoring. I shit you not. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he is sitting here snoring away. Griftney can say, oh, there's another one sleeping. Nah, I can't be sleeping and talking to you. And trust and believe, I will never fall asleep when alive. Nope. Because I know I wouldn't be live if I was that tired and I couldn't keep my eyes open. I wouldn't. I'm going to my bed. Screw that. I'm that tired. I'm going to my bed and sleeping.
Kids, if you haven't heard, I got a law passed in New Jersey getting 10 additional
You
hours.
assisted, and it was not. Okay, this is why I'm looking into this law. Okay. Yes, it was great that she jumped on board and she. I'm going to check into how much the law did. If anything ever came of it, is it actually used? But, 10 hours is 10 hours of respite time.
Some respite hours for 10,000 families of the most severely disabled children so their families can have a break. And I fought for 7 long years to get that law passed by myself. And I got it passed. And it came with $100 million of spending by the government in the next 5 to 10 years to do it.
No. Are you kidding me? No, they didn't. They don't have $100 million to put into something like that. I wish they did. This is why I'm checking into this bill, because the law she's saying passed, I'm looking at the law itself and I'm reading it, and you've got to read all of it, not just the bold print, if you get my meaning. I can't believe that they earmarked $100 million for the state of New Jersey. $100 million? Are you kidding me? There's got to be, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to talk more until I do finish my research. But I do hats off to you for even getting one done for respite care. But why have you never used respite care since you live in the state that you got the law passed in? Why do you not use respite care? Why have you not used it? You're always crying out you need a break, and there's no one to give you a break. You don't even get 15 minutes, yet you're live every day. Why have you not used it? But I mean, it is a good thing to have. It is needed. I just question things you're saying about it. That's all. I cannot see a state like New Jersey providing $100 million. Do you? $100 million? Okay.
Well, who will never be able to vote?
I'm gonna find out. Like I said, I'm digging into it. I just honestly didn't have a chance to read everything that I downloaded.
Thank you,
so until I do, but yeah, I want to check into that. I mean, I think it's a great idea it's awesome that she got behind something and did it. I do. I just, maybe it is burnout, because, man, to watch her videos from a couple years ago till now, wow. And maybe it is just total burnout. I don't know. All I know is she needs to unplug from this case.
I am smart. I know it, and I have a lot of passion. And listen, if one of you were up here, we're on the camera talking about this stuff day after day.
But you don't have to. You are inserting yourself and making up this story that you're telling. You're not even being factual. This is all on you. You are doing this.
No progress. Seeing a monster, seeing a child abuser walking the streets and feeling helpless to do anything. I hope.
And again, Julie, you have no real evidence that CP is any of those things. Because if any of that was happening and all these reports were done, which means there had to be a visit within 24 hours of any report of abuse or neglect. I know how the system works. I've fostered for a long time. Look, you don't know any of this to be true. The damage you are doing by these shenanigans and these crying lives that you do, which is quite a lot. Don't call yourself an advocate and don't call yourself helping in this case, because you are neither in this case, in my opinion.
You would be up here screaming from the rooftops because his mother is Sebastian's mother isn't. You try talking about this day after day, looking at the information, doing the research, knowing
Didn't
all
I drop
the details.
Link? I am so sorry. I thought I did.
CB says, in her opinion, she could see CB possibly kidnapping her Faith. Yeah. Most child abductions, right? Most child abductions are, in fact, parental abductions. Do you know that? Most child abductions is from a non-custodial parent abducting a child they don't have custody of. Their child. That is the most frequent. When you hear those Amber Alerts, how often is it where it's like, oh, this abusive father came and took the baby, took the little kids, and took off. And sometimes really bad things happen once they take off. Oh, now it says
54.
So this is what I did today, and this is what I'm asking you to do today. Okay?
Okay.
We're trying something new, because we're going to keep trying something new until something works. That's what we're going to do. Me and you guys. You guys are Sebastian's army. You guys are protectors of children. You guys are going to see a monster, a child abuser put in prison for abuse of children. We may never get to have enough evidence to put Chris Proudfoot and Katie Proudfoot in jail for the fact that Sebastian is missing. We may never have it. I pray to God we have it. But I tell you what, we know he's abused them. We know he's abused CB said, 4 kids now.
No, you don't know that, Julie. You don't know that. And you should not be putting it out.
And still walking free, causing chaos, harming, getting the courts to order Faith, who he knocked around in a car seat, punched his sister in the face, made her brother stand against the wall, and had her witness him punch Sebastian in the face. Ordered to go and spend the summer with them.
Okay, number one, again, you have no proof of any of this. Jesus. If someone told you to go jump off the nearest bridge, or they were going to, you'd believe it, right? And you know what I mean. Is there anything you won't believe? Just because someone says it doesn't make it so. You want to come out here with some big, bold accusations of that? You need some real proof, some real evidence. And you shouldn't even be talking or trying to get any. You are not law enforcement or any type of investigator. Quit interfering. Maybe if people stopped interfering and causing such chaos in this case, Ellie would have a lot more hours to put on finding Sebastian instead of dealing with all you nut wackos that keep sending all these frivolous tips and pages of emails. How many phone calls? Stop it. Just shut up, back out, and let law enforcement handle it and do their job. At the end of the day, Julie, you're nobody in this case. You're irrelevant. We all are. We don't know Sebastian. We don't know Chris and Katie. And we don't know Seth personally. We know what we've seen on here. Some people, I would imagine it's pretty much how they are in their real life. At least that one. But we don't live their lives. We don't know what happened. You don't know what went on between Chris and Nina either. We can have our opinions, which I have strong opinions about it. I see women like Nina all the time. Sorry, I'm not trying to shade nobody's, abuse story or nothing. But somehow I'm just not buying all of it. And I believe it was a very volatile relationship. Just by the way she responds and acts. That's just my opinion. I don't think she should have came to YouTube and with anything or social media with all this going on. She's doing it with a purpose. The same reason she came out in the first place. She had a purpose. And it wasn't good. And it didn't help her. It backfired on her. She even tried to get people she didn't even know. Didn't know her or her daughter, never met, to try to be a witness. Come on, are you serious? I will take that with a grain of salt. All of it. Sorry, but that's me. Because see, I can look at it with no blinders on. At the end of the day, these adults can handle themselves. It's about finding Sebastian and bringing him home. That's it. And, we have no choice, thanks to idiots like you, to call this stuff out. Because look at what you do when we do. Can imagine how it would be if all the calling out stopped. It would. It would be. Okay, but anyway.
How does that happen in this world? How does that happen? They have a missing child.
They're not looking for. Look.
How does it happen? But it happens. Until he's in prison, they are in danger, and we have to protect them. We have to protect them because the law is not protecting them. The sheriff's not protecting them. The judges aren't protecting them. We have to force them to protect them. We have to force them to enforce the law.
We do?
It shouldn't have to be this way. We shouldn't have to fight this hard. Five CPS cases. I was a teacher. I know what it's like to call CPS and then write down the information and then do nothing and say call back if something else happens. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. And here's what I did. And I'm asking you to please do this. If you do not have an account on X, formerly Twitter, if you notice in my thumbnail, I have it in the thing. A picture of the X, right? If you don't have a Twitter account yet, an X account, get an X account. I barely use X.
SF just really, posted on Twitter. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you what he says. We'll go back to Julie in a minute. Oh, this is just getting crazier and crazier. I just can't get calling it X. I call it Twitter. It's been Twitter ever since I've been on it, and I've been on Twitter a long damn time. Okay, let me share screen. Oh, he's posted quite a few. Okay. This is one post. Okay. He's responding to this post. Me thinking they're underage doesn't have shit to do with anything. It's your digital property that you sell to perverts. And that's what He says, me thinking they're sick underage. Hello, at FBI, this person is seeking and attempting to distribute CSAM material. Yikes. And this is the person doing it. Misinformation, Erica. That's wild. Then he says, here, we'll read this one. Yes, another account tied to Seth that is openly promoting CSAM material. This account openly says she was seeking out and then distributing CSAM material, even though she was wrong and it was not underage women. She believed they were, and she believed she was distributing CSAM. This should be reported to the FBI. This can't be tolerated. And here's her post. They're on his website. He made them public. That's on him. Sharing pics from a public website is not a crime. This isn't dark web website. This is W public website where he takes money for this shit. Take it up with him. You can claim they are nude images of pubescent girls, but so you 100% are committing a crime. Even if they are not, which they aren't, since you downloaded them thinking they were underage nudes, that is a crime. You intended to distribute and publish what you believe was a child. What you believed was child porn. Everyone should report this account for distribution of CSAM to the FBI. You're charging $1,200 for it on your website and you took their picture. It's on your website owned by you. Yes, I am. You thought it was CSAM and were collecting and distributing it. That is conspiring to distribute CSAM. Even though it's not underage women, such your intention was that it was underage women, that is a crime. So she thought it was underage girls. Listen to my dog snoring. Oh my God. She says, oh my God, this woman thought it was underage girls and she was busting him out on something. So she was willing, she thought it was underagers and she was willing to post these and share them all over the place, thinking they were underage girls when really they weren't and no laws were being broken. But she didn't know that, and she was good with sharing these images. Yikes. Oh my God, you're so desperate, it's pathetic. No, the F it's not. If anyone committed a crime, it's the sick F who posted them to his page and sells them. Who the hell sells them? You're a child porn predator, Erica Hartman. Oops. Also, okay. Yeah, that's wild. And he's saying this person is connected to Seth in some way. Wild. Yeah, he says, yes, another account tied to Seth. That is, openly promoting. So this girl thought these were, underage girls, prepubescent young girls. That was her understanding. And she went ahead and posted them and was sharing them. That's wild. That is wild. The stuff they're doing, I'm sorry, but SF, they put him through a lot of shit. They do. And, look, say what you want about him, like him or not like him. The man does help. He does search for people. He has searched for Sebastian and will again. he's, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's male ego sometimes between some of these people involved. And sometimes I wish that would take a back seat. Just saying. And, but again, who am I? I'm just some tiny, tiny channel. I swear it's going to be the life of me to hit 4K. I just can't seem to get there. Seem to be in a rut. I don't know. I'll get there, I guess. Hey, Story Night. Good to see you. Hey, the art. My eternal dance. Deja vu all over again. She and BHB could pass as sisters. I saw her for the first time a couple of nights ago. You read her so well. Thank you. Julie's hubby needs to get her on a leash and rein her in. And probably, yeah. I wonder about that too. Yeah, you're committing a crime as soon as you click on it and share it. Well, this girl really thought that that's what they were. So why would you share them if you really thought they were innocent children? Hell no, I would never share a picture like that. I wouldn't look at a picture like that. And I wouldn't download something like that. But I'm damn sure not going to set tied to another account post. That's what SF said. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but I trust him before any of these clowns. That's for sure. And then Betty, she keeps getting him. And I think, I really don't think I do think it's on purpose, where she keeps getting him mixed up with Jim Terry. And I think and she doesn't care that she's wrong. All she cares about is she's getting this shit out there, and, it's against SF, whether it's true or not. She don't care about truth or facts. She just cares about putting out the garbage and people running with it. Betty could give two shits about it being legit. Okay, now the battery's going back down. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Post things, or sometimes I'd use it if there was something going on, to tag politicians in it and things like that. So what you can do is tag people in your, what they used to call tweets, right? And I'm going to show you. You can tag people. It's like you do tagging here, at blah, 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 right? And this is like a message to them. So they see it. And also the people you're writing about, see it. You tag them, you tag other people too. So here's what I'm asking everybody to do. If you don't have an X account, make an account. You don't even have to put a profile picture. You don't have to you don't have to do anything. Okay. Cause I barely used it before. So today I went on X, and if you don't know who to tag, I'm going to tell you some of the people to tag. Got you, will do. Callie G. If you guys want to do something, do this, please. It will take you minutes, and I want you to do it every day.
She wants everybody tagged now
until Chris is arrested. Do it every day.
Oh my God! Now she wants everybody
to, and we're going to continue to tag new people.
She wants everybody to sign up for Twitter and tag anybody and everybody they can to have Chris arrested. Forget that there's no evidence or proof of any of this, because had there been, he would have long been arrested long ago. He would have never had visitation with his daughter in the summer, and all this stuff.
So what I did is, you can see here, okay?
Oh, Lord.
I have several different versions of this. The first one, wait, let me turn on the brightness so you can see.
She's going too far. She is going too far. This is nuts.
I have different versions of the same thing, okay? All right, so this one here is, it says, there's my newest one. I put my own name. I don't even have a picture. Like I said, I barely use Twitter, barely, ever, except if I'm like reposting stuff or something like that. Or I usually just go on it to look at other people's things. You have my back? Now important, we got Sebastian's back. This is for Sebastian, okay?
No, it's not. This is not. helping at all, Julie. This is hurting and causing more distraction and chaos. It's so bad with you. The team does very little to acknowledge you, Julie. Bet you Seth has never reached out all the times you cried and begged him to. Tony either, huh? They know to keep you far distant.
And Nina's other children. It's to protect all of them. We have to protect them.
No.
They're in danger because Sebastian was in danger because he could talk. We all need to be.
Newsflash, Sebastian's been in school for many years and has been able to talk for many years. This is not a new thing. I mean,
voices. Let's save innocent people, children. Listen, how would we all feel if something bad happens to Nina, her daughter, her son, or Faith? How would we feel if we didn't do something now to help protect them?
Oh, here she goes again.
This is what I did.
See, this is dangerous. This is dangerous for her emotional health because she actually has talked herself in to believing that she's going to rescue these people, this family, from mean old Chris. If I shut off, I will go back to my tablet. I hope I won't. But I have a feeling I'm going to. Let me get it loaded up. Darn it. I don't like doing this because I can't hear. But this, if that's where I plug in the headset here, oh shit, I don't have anything like that. So what, am I going to have to get a special headset for this one? Huh. Maybe I'll just get wireless. Oh, I can't use earbuds though. Anyway. Let me get ready in case it shuts off.
Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can link something. But I linked the YouTube of just this video. I used the one from Smiley because she has it, just that one short one with Trevor talking to Josh at the lab. And I put the YouTube link, so it links it up there. And I wrote, Sheriff Craddock, right? You know there are 5 CPS cases of child abuse of, whoops, sorry for the shaky hand, of Sebastian Rogers. Now, you see how I did a hashtag of Sebastian Rogers? The reason you do the hashtag of Sebastian Rogers is so if people are looking for information about Sebastian Rogers and they type in Sebastian Rogers, one of these things will come up, right? Because it's your tag, your hashtag Sebastian Rogers.
You've done it twice?
And I said, do your job. Arrest the stepfather, right? And then
he is a mess. Hey, Hensley, good to see you. This lady ain't protected anyway. I know. She's not. But in her twisted, demented, distorted reality, I think she truly believes she is. I don't get it. But hey.
Tagged Sumner Sheriff. That's the Sheriff's Department. And I tagged the news station, WSMV. Now, if I click on the Sumner, wait, let me just show you. So here, right here, you see where it says Sumner, right? Sumner Sheriff. If I click on that, whoops, it brings me right to the Sumner County Sheriff's Office. And believe me, these people have, they might not answer, Blanche might not answer the phone lines, but they do have people monitoring their Twitters, their X accounts, okay? And in this one, I also tagged WSMV. That is a news station in Nashville, right? And I put in there Sheriff Craddock. Sheriff Craddock doesn't have his own Twitter, so I just wrote his name in big letters, all right? So here, let me just show it so you can see an example of what you could write. I have other ones too. You can write your own version of anything. Let me show you another one. Here's another one I did, okay? See, I was busy this morning. There's another one. I did the same kind of thing. Sheriff Craddock, it's the same link.
Okay, let me get rid of one of these. There'll be 2 of me. Which one is playing? Okay. I think it's this one. Remove from stage. Can you all hear me? Oh, I can turn up. Can you all hear me now? Alrighty, there we go. Sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. I'm gonna blow this computer up. Okay. So, now we'll play the audio. Definitely worth looking into. Definitely, I just got an email about, yeah, definitely worth looking into. Absolutely is. Because I wouldn't put it past, nothing surprises me on these YouTube streets. So, yeah, nothing would surprise me with this one. She's beyond crazy and delusional. And I really think that a lot of her story, she's putting on to the Proudfoots and Sebastian. I think it has more lines with when Seth said live, it also sounds like he started to say we wrote 5, correcting to we have 5. Yeah, I don't trust in those. I really don't, because I don't see how Seth could get those reports. There would be no reason for him to get those reports. From what I've seen posted and from what I looked at online about Tennessee law with CPS reports, DCS reports, I just don't know. Something's not adding up. If the reports were, hey Darby, good to see you. If the reports were as bad as they claimed, Seth would have showed them. And they would have been heavily redacted, so he wouldn't have even known who they were about. I question the whole scenario. But, again, that's just me. That's just me. That's just my opinion. I don't expect anybody to have the same opinion. And I'm talking to you with the headset on, which is stupid because you don't need the headset. Can y'all even hear me? Am I loud enough? Or what? Let me know if I'm too loud because, yeah. I don't need ringtone up. I don't need the phone volume up. I need the music volume up. Or the media volume. Oh, that is the media. Oh, where's the media? That's the media. Okay. Let me know if I need to turn my volume up on StreamYard. How to do it? No. Okay. So it's not gonna let me. Piece of shit. Okay. Anyway. Let's get back into the video. This is crazy.
Right? And it'll show the picture once you put the link in. And I'll show you how to do it. Sheriff Craddock, there are 5 CPS cases of child abuse of #Sebastian Runners. Do your job. Arrest the stepfather. And then this one I tagged Nancy Grace. And you got to make sure you're doing the official ones. So if you go to the search thing, it'll tell you what their handles are. Their official handles. Because if you type in the wrong Nancy Grace, it won't do it. Nancy Grace, Sumner Sheriff, and Governor Bill Lee, the governor of Tennessee. So now Craddock is going to see, this is going to be Craddock. Oh, shit.
It's on my channel. Wait a minute, I'll get it.
That being Julie Skolnick just put this video talking about Faith witnessing Sebastian being punched in the face by Chris, and she tagged Nancy Grace, the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, and the governor it. But it's pressure. It's pressure. Arrest them for child abuse. Arrest them for child abuse. You've got multiple charges of child abuse. You're protecting. Listen, I don't give a shit what anybody says about we have to wait for the perfect case and da-da-da-da-da. This is, as I said from the beginning, this is about, unfortunately, it's about more than Sebastian now. It's about Sebastian and the girl Faith he saw as a sister. It's about both of them now.
There's my email.
And her older sister who's speaking out. So I tagged them. So here. So if I click on Nancy Grace, it brings me right to Nancy Grace. And all these places have people monitoring their and if I click on Governor Bill Lee, it brings me right to Bill Lee's site. And all these people have somebody monitoring their Twitter feeds, okay? And if one person does it, me, over and over, okay, they're like, okay, this lady Julie is clearly pissed off and she's just gonna keep on doing it. But it's just Julie, so what? So it has to be more than just me. It has to be Sebastian's army. It has to be you. It has to be people who care about children and care about child abuse to protect these kids who are in danger. This man, Christopher Proudfoot,
let me know if that's too. Let me know if it's too loud.
As long as he is walking free, is a danger to children. What is this? CPS.
He's a danger to children. You have to let me know if it's too loud because I'm not using a headset, so I can't hear the replay. It's Julie. She's an ex. There was a very nasty custody battle. That should be red flags to you. For some reason, it's not, which is alarming, concerning, to say the least. And it doesn't work like that, Julie. It just doesn't.
AG Tennessee. Yeah, that's another one. Okay, so here. Now, I've done other versions of this. I'm just going to give you some ideas of what to do. Now, in this one, if you don't want to write anything, I just linked the video, right? Whoops. I just linked the video, and I tagged Sumner Sheriff. I tagged Sumner CASA. CASA is Council Against, it's about child abuse and child endangerment. And I also tagged, you see here, at Tennessean. That's the news. That's the big newspaper in Nashville, the Tennessean. So if I click the Tennessean, there it is. It's clicking. I tagged the Tennessean, and again, I tagged Governor Bill Lee, and I tagged the Lore Lodge. So it's good to mix up who you tag. And I didn't even mention Craddock's name. So if you're not comfortable saying Sheriff Craddock arrests the stepfather, just do this. Just let the video speak for itself, okay? Here's another one. Here's another version I did, okay? Let me show you. This one is Sebastian Rogers' stepsister reports witnessing Chris Proudfoot punching him in face! Exclamation point. 5 CPS reports 2 TOO. Enforce child abuse laws in Sumner County! Double exclamation point. I tagged the Sumner County Sheriff's Department. It's important to tag him always. Okay? I tagged Nancy Grace again. I tagged Bill Lee, Governor Bill Lee. I tagged Nick Barris. Okay?
Now, people.
Lots of people.
She's not kidding. She tags all these people. And she makes these accusations without any freaking proof of anything. She has absolutely no proof of nothing. Member for 4 months. Hey, Barry Meadows. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. She has sent 30-something page emails, 80-something page emails, a limited edition. She's talking about Nina has other children. She's talking about them. She's talking about Chris's daughter's half-sister, which would have been his stepdaughter at the time when he was with Nina. Hey, Michelle. This is crazy. This woman is off her rocker.
See, I'm mixing up who I tag in each one. But like I'm always tagging the governor, I'm always tagging the sheriff's department, and then I'm tagging other things, the Tennessean. I'm just gonna finish showing you this, and I'm gonna get to. You're gonna email me, okay? And I'm at julie.skolnick@gmail.com, please. Okay, I will look. TikTokers, we need your help over here for justice. Yes. My TikTok, I'm gonna get it.
Again, Julie, justice for what? Some could say that there needs to be justice for your behavior, consequences for your behavior, some justice to the Propleton and Bowersox for the constant assaults on them by you. Some could be saying that. But you can't get justice when you have no proof of a crime committed and no one's been charged. Most importantly, you have no evidence of any crimes being committed. You know.
Well, yesterday I started getting messages from from all my followers on TikTok because they haven't followed me over to YouTube because they don't like YouTube. They like, people like the platform that they're on. Oh, good. A New Mexico governor.
Can you guys hear my dog snoring?
You should also do, most importantly, the @ sign.
Can you all hear that? Listen to him. He sounds like Griffney.
So I'm gonna review.
This is getting out of hand with these
and the @ sign, which is the actual tagging. Okay. So
I think it takes a lot of nerve for YouTubers to insert themselves to the degree of
if they were to press
contacting
on
Ellie.
this
Oh, honey, she's not just contacted law enforcement. She's contacted the Attorney General, the governor, anybody she could, reporters. She's, from what I understand, reached out to neighbors, trying to email neighbors, offering people money for videos or information, attempted contact with other people, from what I understand as well. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
Right. I pressed on it. What are some of the things that we haven't heard that you'd like to share? Right? It goes right to it. So you don't, these people don't have to take our word for it. We don't have to speak for it. Let this speak for it.
You can't, and she does. She sends very heavily edited clips from these lives, from these interviews. Yeah, she does that as well. But she completely edits totally out of context whatever is being said. And you can do that with any clip. You can take a part of a live and make it seem like something that's totally not. It happens all the time. That's exactly what she does.
It's this whole thing is 3 minutes 55 seconds. Okay, they will listen to it. So what you do to get it is so if you want to get it on there, right? What are some of the things? Sorry. If you want to do that, you go to your
and I gotta
I think Smiley made it
I'm sorry, I just remembered. I was just looking at my phone. The other day when I was live and I got I think it was a PayPal. I got a PayPal, and I don't know the YouTube name, so I don't want to say your name, but you'll know who you are if you're in here. But I wanted to thank you, by the way.
Sorry, we haven't heard that you'd like to share. Okay, Smiley made it very easy, okay? All right, so if you want to go to Smiley's and use hers, I thought she made it very easy, and I hope she doesn't mind everybody doing this because you'll get a lot of views on your thing. So if you go to Smiley's
you won't.
page,
No,
right?
actually, no, you don't get a lot of views using Slimy. You don't. And I'll probably honestly get more views reviewing boring ass Spanky because I'm clipping the hell out of it, but not taking it out of context, just not watching whole lives. But I'm going to take breaks and show what really did happen compared to how he's spinning it. So that's going to make it easier to review Spanky. That's why a lot of people don't review Spanky, because it's a lot of time invested to review Spanky. Unless you want to put everybody to sleep.
Not subscribed to Smiley's Stories World, okay? And that's her.
People.
And she just put the link, and she said, I believe Nina, which I thought was excellent, a way to do it. And
of course she would. And of course she does. You could tell that woman that a spaceship came down from Mars to pick her up, and she'd be out there waiting and believe you. Because I think she knows Subaru Steve, but she's not getting a seat because he promised to take us misfits to Mars. Y'all can't have my seat.
She has here at the top. I clicked on videos, right? You see, you go to her videos. I clicked on videos here. And her latest one is this one, is the one of Nina, and it says, I believe Nina. She posted it a day ago.
Mm-hmm.
So when I open it, right? I'll pause again. When I open it, look here at the bottom where it says share. You see here it says share. As a little arrow, share. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to click on Smiley's
Oh my
World
God, she's so desperate. She's showing people how to share a video on YouTube. Like people don't know how to share a video on YouTube. Oh my Lord, I can't. Oh, let's fast forward. But she's done these.
Why?
Oh, she's done petitions to make Sheriff Craddock investigate Chris and Katie for abuse, especially Chris, and to charge him with a felony without no evidence. And then she wants Craddock investigated by the Attorney General. She told the Attorney General that Craddock knew, was aware of what was going on and the abuse, and he ignored it and refused to act on it. Yeah. Because he's being paid. Everybody's being paid, but nobody got no money to be paying nobody like that. She didn't take that into consideration.
Are you enforcing
the law?
Child abuse laws.
Oh, here we go again.
Question mark. Now I'm going to put abuse laws.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go again.
Question mark.
Sorry. I just booted us out of there.
Okay. See, I was busy this morning.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
This is the other. Tag Sebastian Rogers, do your job, arrest the stepfather. And then this one I tagged Nancy
Good night,
Grace.
KCG.
And you got to make sure you're doing the official ones. So if you go to the search thing, it'll tell you what their handles are. You know, their official handles. Because if you type in the wrong Nancy Grace, it won't do it. Nancy Grace, Sumner Sheriff, and Governor Bill Lee, the governor of Tennessee. So now Craddock is gonna see, this is gonna be Craddock. Oh shit. see Julie's.
Do you really think that Sheriff Craddock is even watching you, giving you a second of his time? Do you really think he cares about some distraught, distorted reality, bored-ass housewife with a YouTube channel that lives in New Jersey? Do you really think he's even concerned about you? You're really feeling yourself. You're really feeling yourself. No, I almost dropped my tablet on the floor. Oh, if I fell out the chair, you'd hear it. No, I almost dropped my tablet. I was trying to put my phone up by my tablet so I didn't have to hold it, and it almost knocked the tablet off the table. That's all. Yeah, no. I'd laugh my ass off if I fell, though. I'd tell you about it, too. Y'all would hear me. I'm old. I'd probably break a bone. But that's my dog snoring, because it can't be me snoring if I'm talking to you at the same time. And Brittany, yeah, I fell asleep last night. Shut up and quit lying. You fell asleep. At the 4 hour, 6 minute, around the 4 hour, 6 minute mark, I tried to tell them in Queens, but, you know, I don't get taken serious, I guess. Funny, I busted out plenty of shit, but, yeah, with receipts, but I guess I don't get taken serious. But, around the 4 hour, 6 minute mark, somewhere around in there, you can hear if you're quiet. Just listen, because they purposely talk when she's not, because they know. They know. All right? And Emmy Jo never shuts her mouth, ever. But you could actually, for a brief couple seconds, you can actually hear her sleeping. You can hear it. You can hear the breathing. You can tell. And then a few minutes later, when she comes back, you know how somebody's voice sounds when they first wake up. The girl fell asleep again. She did. And I clipped it. I got it. Just like I got a little clip for her, even though I have one on my channel about her making fun of somebody's speech impediment. So she can cry that, oh, it's so awful for Jay to do it to me. I'm going to make sure I clip them doing it to everybody.
Skolnick just put this video talking about Faith witnessing Sebastian being punched in the face by Chris, and she tagged Nancy Grace, the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, and the governor of Tennessee.
Here, I'll show you.
What a bitch. He's not gonna like it. But it's pressure. It's pressure. Arrest him for child abuse. Arrest him for child abuse. You've got multiple charges of child abuse. You're protecting. Listen, I don't give a shit what anybody says about we have to wait for the perfect case and da-da-da-da-da. This is, as I said from the beginning, this is about, unfortunately, it's about more than Sebastian now. It's about Sebastian and the girl, Faith, he saw as a sister. It's about both of them now. And her older sister who's speaking out. So I tagged them. So here. So if I click on Nancy Grace, it brings me right to Nancy Grace. And all these places have people monitoring their and if I click on Governor Bill Lee, it brings me right to Bill Lee's site. And all these people have somebody monitoring their Twitter feeds, okay? And if one person does it, me, over and over, okay, they're like, okay, this lady Julie is clearly pissed off and she's just gonna keep on doing it. But it's just Julie, so what? So it has to be more than just me. It has to be Sebastian's army. It has to be you. It has to be people who care about children and care about child abuse to protect these kids who are in danger. This man, Christopher Proudfoot, in my opinion, is, as long as he is walking free, is a danger to children.
Wow.
What is this?
Okay. He's a danger to children. She has not one iota. You can't even hear that, can you? I can't. Can y'all hear that music? Wait. No, I can't. Yeah. She's a freaking loony. She's a freaking loony. There we go. There's the music. Okay. Anyway. Wow. She is. I'm sorry, but she's unhinged. And that makes her dangerous. In my opinion.
CPS AG Tennessee. Yeah, that's another one. Okay, so here. Now, I've done other versions of this.
Oh, she has.
I'm just going to give you some ideas.
Oh, she's going to cry again. She's crying again.
Now, in this one, if you don't want to write anything, I just linked the video, right? I just linked the video, and I tagged Sumner Sheriff. I tagged Sumner CASA. CASA is Council Against, it's about child abuse and child endangerment. And I also tagged, you see here, at Tennessean. That's the big newspaper in Nashville, the Tennessean. So if I click the Tennessean, there it is. It's clicking. I tagged the Tennessean, and again, I tagged Governor Bill Lee, and I tagged the Lore Lodge. So it's good to mix up who you tag. And I didn't even mention Craddock's name. So if you're not comfortable saying Sheriff Craddock arrests the stepfather, just do this. Just let the video speak for itself, okay? Here's another one. Here's another version I did, okay? Let me show you. This one is Sebastian Rogers' stepsister reports witnessing Chris Proudfoot punching him in face! Exclamation point. 5 CPS reports 2 TOO. Enforce child abuse laws in Sumner County! Double exclamation point. I tagged the Sumner County Sheriff's Department. It's important to tag him always. Okay? I tagged Nancy Grace again.
Julie, do you understand why this is gonna? Oh, you guys can see part of my big ring light. You know what? That's the only thing that has a holder for like the tablets and the phones. I might use that next time if my laptop's not working. But I need one of them right here anyway. But Julie, what you don't realize is that there's no evidence of any of this. And you're just some stranger off the internet. You don't know these people. You have never met any of these people. You have never spoke to any of these people. You've just inserted yourself into the case of a missing child. Hey, Mystic, good to see you. So, yeah. Now CPS closed the file because Sebastian made a mistake. When the workers asked Chris if the smack with a belt, he said yes, 1 smack for punishment after we had tried everything else. Closed. Yeah. Chris has made it clear about that. They've done everything they can to spin that. He's never said there was, Liar Lodge, proved to be a liar, proved to be a disappointment. No shocker there. I know it was for some. I expected no less. He's not, and then he's whining about not getting these views on his John Bonet docuseries, which you've got tons of views, but apparently not good enough for him. But I bet he never has an original idea ever. What is she doing? Who just has been whining and crying about not getting views on their Jean Benet series? Liar Lodge. Who's Betty been crawling up the behind besides Deception Detective? Liar Lodge. So now Betty is doing a documentary on Jean Benet. Girl, take a number, everybody's done it. And then she started talking about, well, you know, I was doing a documentary on Summer Wells, but because I need that one clip of me walking down that street where they live, giving you details, I have not been able to complete that documentary for 2 years because I just can't get back there. Well, damn girl, you in Tennessee enough? You should have been able to get over there. Sorry for the sidebar. Yeah, she's nuts.
I tagged Bill Lee, Governor Bill Lee. I tagged Nick Barris. Okay?
Nick's not going to waste his time on
I'm
you.
doing like lots of people, right? So I tagged Nick Barris. See, I'm mixing up who I tag in each one. But like I'm always tagging the governor. I'm always tagging the sheriff's department. And then I'm tagging other things, the Tennessean. I'm just going to finish showing you this and I'm going to get to, you're going to email me? Okay. And I'm at julie.skolnick@gmail.com, please.
Oh, she cries again.
Okay. I will look. TikTokers, we need your help over here for justice. Yes.
Yes.
My TikTok. I'm going to get it. Listen.
Yes.
Well, yesterday, I started getting messages from from all my followers on TikTok because they haven't followed me over YouTube because they don't like YouTube. They like, people like the platform that they're on. Oh, good. And New Mexico governor. Now you could do the hashtag, but you should also do, most importantly, the @ sign. Okay? So I'm going to review what we need to do. The hashtag
Again?
and the @ sign, which is the actual tagging. Okay, so now this is the way you do it. Now, if they were to press on,
okay, we're going to fast forward because we don't need to sit through another lesson.
On it.
What are some of the things that we haven't heard that you'd like to share?
Right, it goes right to it. So you don't. I mean,
Okay, she's going through the same shit again. Let's fast forward.
Now I'm going to do the hashtag Sebastian
Oh
Rogers.
my God, she's doing it again.
Sometimes you got to think of like the people who are close to other people. Like Ivanka is close to Donald Trump. Wait.
They still think Trump's going to ride in this next month and save the day? Not going to happen. Just like I don't believe $100 million.
I also kind of like to also tag a news outlet.
A news outlet?
So let me think of, let's tag USA Today.
Oh,
right?
Lord. If she's really just sitting here finding people to tag. She did it. I shit you not. Look.
I got the
she
link
did it.
to the video. Investigate Sheriff Craddock for he's gonna love this one, tagging Ivanka Trump, Melania Trump, and USA Today.
Oh,
and Governor Bill Lee. I tagged Hong. Hong, you're gonna be on with Trump, Ivanka, and Melania Trump, and USA Today, and Governor Bill Lee. 5 CPS cases. I have the hashtag, very important. They have to know who we're talking about. Hashtag Sebastian Rogers, right? Now, I'm going to click post, all right?
Okay, y'all got that now? Y'all know how to post now? She's been telling us for the last, 10, 15 minutes? She keeps reviewing it. Y'all get it now? Y'all know how to post? This woman is unhinged. My opinion, she's unhinged.
Okay, so now I'm going back to here. Look, see when I click post, it put the picture informing.
Oh,
It has
Lord. I can't with her. Look at how she looks at the screen. Watch her. Look at her.
What about Sebastian's school to talk about the things Sebastian kind of went through? I would love for it, but you know, my guess is, here, let's tag the FBI.
Oh, Lord, she's back to tagging again.
FBI? Here, look, the FBI has one. Who knows how many they get tagged in. I'm going to do FBI Washington Field Office. And
she's just downright tag happy. I mean, she's just downright tag happy. She's going to piss around and everybody's going to have a file on her. And it's not the kind of file she's wanting. I couldn't imagine being in her house for 10 minutes. Hey, Tammy. Nope. No. Oh, my kids think I'm nothing. I'm mild. Yeah. No, that would be too much for me. I couldn't. Yeah, no. I like my peace and quiet sometimes. I don't like all that chaos.
What do we say, Kim Kardashian? Hold on.
Oh no, she's even tagging Kim Kardashian.
Before their names. I'll show you.
Oh, she's showing us again.
What? Here.
Why are you tagging Kim Kardashian?
Right here, I'm gonna type in. Let me try to do. I go here to my @ sign. All right, I'm gonna click my @ sign.
She's still at it. Look, I'm not kidding you. Look at her.
See?
Oh, she's upside down. Sorry.
And now, once I put in the
she's
@
upside down.
I can start looking for the people. If you don't know how to spell, you might have to do a search for
she looks better upside down.
and make sure you're doing it to the right person. Kim Kardashian?
No, she's not.
Kim Kardashian.
She is really tagging Kim Kardashian.
And let me do. I need to do
can't make this shit up.
I like to always put some
Oh
kind of
my Lord.
journalist or who's a big creator on.
She's upside
who's
down
like a
off the way.
huge crime
Yeah, let's do
creator
her
on
upside down.
YouTube,
She looks better.
or a huge reporter on YouTube.
Wait, now she won't go upside down. What's up? There
Somebody
we go.
who-
Oh, my phone keeps turning her back around. The one time my phone works, I don't want
Well,
it
I
to
can't
work.
put Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift on the same one, but I'll do Taylor. Let me do Taylor Swift because you said
Do
she
Taylor
had a
Swift.
crush.
No, wait a minute. Didn't Nick say? Who did Nick say gave him the $500,000? Oh, Miley Cyrus. Okay.
So, and she lives in Tennessee, right? Annie Elise,
boy.
is that she's a big crime. Oh, for Dolly Parton, I like that.
Oh my Lord.
At Nikki DeMonte, Tucker Carlson, yeah. Annie Elise, what is that? Who is Annie Elise? I'm curious who that is.
Another douchebag. I can't believe this. Okay, let's fast forward. She's boring me.
I did Nancy Grace one already.
She's gonna sit here and go through all of Twitter. Yep. Crazy Karen now. Yeah.
Gonna talk. The other
Hey,
reason,
Aaron.
I was saying the other reason that
Kim K hit her back up. Jesus, take the wheel. I think there was somebody in here I missed. Was it Grandma? Crazy Grandma was in here a little bit ago. And I think I missed her. She's still here. You're nuts, Joy.
oh, she came right up. Kelsey and Ballerini. Okay.
Oh my God, now it's
So I
Kelsey
got Taylor Swift,
Ballerini.
Kelsey and Ballerini, Sebastian Rogers is the hashtag, Tennessee Titans, Governor Bill Lee, FBI, Washington office, Sheriff Braddock, why are you not enforcing child abuse laws? And we have the link here, right? And when I click post, it will bring up the picture for me. So I'm gonna post this.
Okay, you keep saying this. We know that. You keep telling us that.
Share video. Della. Oh my God. Della's going for teacher's pet. I click share. Now
she's showing her how to share videos.
If you don't see your apps, go to the app. All right, you can copy it.
Wow. Oh my Lord, you got to see what she's coming up with. I've got to show you.
Yeah, I like to send to people who are definitely gonna see it. Okay.
Honey, they're not going to see it.
Right,
None of them people are going to see it. Do you understand that?
Oh, was it Dolly Parton?
Oh my Lord.
Dolly Parton. Oh, when I did Dolly Parton, I saw a dog, bounty hunter. So let me do him.
Oh boy.
Let me do the Tennessean again. You know, the newspaper, just in case.
The newspapers.
Dr. Phil?
Dr. Phil. Oh yeah, Dr. Phil. Julie, you should send Dr. Phil your best work. You really should. I think he may want to have a conversation with you. You know he doesn't do the TV show anymore, right? He retired from that because him and his son started their own network. Yeah. And he still has all his podcasts and everything else. So, yeah, you can reach out to Dr. Phil. I think he just may want to have a whole conversation with you. Not about the Sebastian case, but, you know, maybe some mental health. I don't know.
Oh, who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting, guys? Who are we supposed to always tag?
Who?
I forgot. I'm tagging Tucker Carlson, Dolly Parton, Dog the Bounty Hunter, the Tennessean, and Phil. Who am I forgetting to tag? Guys, pay attention. No, not anybody. Oh, I forgot Vinnie Politan. I'll do him next.
Oh Lord.
He was starving. Yeah. No. Who?
No, he wasn't starving.
Think Melonhead. We always have to tag Melonhead.
Okay, I'm getting ready to show you this because I can't believe what she's getting ready to do.
Sumner County Sheriff, right? Not just Sumner County, and it's not a hashtag, it's an @, right? It's Sumner Sheriff. It's actually @ Sumner Sheriff, one word. You see it here? Sumner Sheriff. Always tag Sumner Sheriff because he's the one who has to make the arrest. Sheriff Braddock. Just think. Hashtag Sebastian Rogers @ Sumner Sheriff. And if you want to think Melonhead. If you remember Melonhead, you'll remember to tag. Hold on, I still got the Melonhead. Let me show it to you.
Oh, here she goes.
Let me show you Sheriff Melonhead.
And she wants to be taken seriously. She wants to be taken seriously. Okay.
What's this all about? Everybody tagging me on that. Why is everybody tagging me on X?
What the fuck?
Chris Bravo was a great guy. We were in the Navy. The Navy buddies stick together. All right? Now, where's my wife for my snuggle struggle time?
Oh my God.
Well, I know we got 1 CPS case, a 2 CPS case, a 3 CPS case, 4 CPS case, 5 CPS cases, and now you got the sister saying she saw Sebastian punched in the face, okay? But still, I'm not making an arrest. We gotta find Sebastian first. And in the meantime, little Faith is gonna be going out for more ice cream with the Ice Princess Mama, Katie Proudfoot.
Wow.
Okay? Listen.
What the?
Women need to just shut up about this thing that rhymes with break. Just treat it like a snuggle struggle. And all you mamas out there better hush up about these whippings we like to give autistic kids and little baby girls. Okay?
Oh my God.
So just shut up about that and stop twittering and tweeting and Xing everybody. And I don't care if Donald Trump is the president or Elon Musk is the head of
Yvonne, no. That's what I thought. She copied Wilson, but that's supposed to be Sheriff Craddock from her hour and a half long almost parody of Craddock. I couldn't play much of it. I actually quit playing it because it was just beyond ridiculous and stupid. This is a woman who wants to be taken seriously and wants all these people hashtagging and outside everybody and their mother. This woman is totally nuts. All she's doing is giving these agencies a reason to start a file on her. No, it's fine. I love it. Or you cannot find that man. I said, Wilson. Oh my God. This woman is too much and she wants to be taken seriously. That's what's really scary.
Or if Dolly Parton herself comes down to the Sumner County Sheriff's Department, I will always protect my buddy, Chris, Bigfoot Proudfoot, and his mama, and Kathy, I call her, and Uncle Terry Bowerbox, and Katie don't talk much, but anyway, I gotta go. There's a football game on, and I don't want to miss it. Bye. And stop tagging me in all those X things. You're gonna make me have to get off this couch and do my job. Sorry. Was somebody just here? Melon Snuggle Struggle. Melon Snuggle Struggle! Get off your melon head and arrest the abusive parents who
Yeah, some things you can't.
whip autistic children with belts, punch them in the face, and make their baby sisters watch.
What?
It was said this morning on a live that CP might have been sent to the military after being accused of the worst type of abuse on his, military or prison.
Nah, I don't believe that. That's more gossip and rumor that these people are spreading. And I don't believe that for a second. They don't stop. They don't care. She has no facts or evidence. What the fuck is she putting in her mouth? Never mind. I don't want to know. And she thinks she's funny. But she also, if you were a governor or someone on the governor's team and you watched that, would you take her email seriously or would you put her in a 5150 file? Just saying. I'm sure they have a huge file of people that, just my opinion. I'm not insulting mental health in any way. I'm just saying, Julie videotaping your stepchildren, antagonizing to meltdown is seen by some as abusive. It is. Exploitation at its finest. Yeah, football field, I'm telling you. No, there's credible people out here that are actually trying to find the truth and sending it off to the powers of where I find it. Yeah. She's not credible. I mean, come on, she just tagged Kim Kardashian. The governor of states that don't have anything to do with this. You can't make this shit up.
We've heard it. But listen. It's really, and stay off social media. Regina, I love you, by the way. I've seen you post on other people's pages, Regina. Don't think I don't notice what you do and how you stand up for everybody and me too. And I appreciate you, Regina. I just want you to know.
Okay, what I want to know, look, how many times have we heard her on here complaining about how she doesn't get any time off. She doesn't get a break, not even 15 minutes. There's just no one. She can't find anyone that will come in and do that. Yet she's the one that got this law passed for all this respite time that she can't even use, right? So how does she have time to stream and be in all these other chats? Because it takes time to do your channel. And you do need to go around on the YouTube streets and see what's going on. And it takes time to listen to videos and review them. Even if that's what you do is just a review channel. It takes time. And there's times where I look for clips to show you what really happened, So I don't get it. You can't have it both ways. Either you don't get a break or you do. But you came on here whining and crying multiple times about it. But you seem to have all the time in the world to do the social media. I'm just saying, How do you have no time when the child is in a group home? What? There's her stepson doesn't live with her? Yeah, there you go, predatory behavior. She's manic. There's no if, and, or buts. I cannot diagnose her when we have, but she's, Yep, her stepson is in the group home. Now, there's 2 stepsons. Now, one was very high functioning, and she said lived out on his own. Is that the one that's in a group home? And then she said there's one that will never be able to live on his own. That will always be total care. That I thought still lived at home. Wow. I don't know.
Everything. How about text military? Oh, good idea.
Only
Sheriff. Let's
on
tag
the
Navy.
weekends? The one that is total care is not in her home. You've got to be kidding me. Wow.
Let's tag the Navy so they can know that Sheriff Melonhead isn't doing his job. Hold on. If I'm going to tag the Navy, let's see.
That's what I thought. Well, I thought one was out on his own. I didn't know, that he was older and out on his own because he's very, very high functioning. And then I knew that she had one that was total care, but I thought by the way she's always carried on that she was the sole and primary caregiver still to this day. Wow.
Navy man.
Now it makes sense why she can't use the respite, because they're not going to let her use the respite if they're already putting the bill for a group home. There would be no reason to use the respite because that's not his primary residence. So that would make sense. I don't know. That's wow.
Man.
Wow.
Your job.
The boys are twins, right? One is on his own, the other is a group home all week. Wow.
Here's U.S. Navy. Oh, we got the Cajun Navy. Let's tag both of them.
Oh, she's tagging again.
United Cajun Navy and U.S. Navy. See?
And what is that now? Betty was reading something today that Uvalva is now going to step in because of all the chaos and drama in the case and take over, and they're going to take over searching, and they're going to, and hey, Seth, we need to talk. What are they going to do? And why now? Where the hell you been all this time? I think it's nothing but a publicity stunt and a cash grabber. Just like United Cajun Navy did. That's just my opinion.
Is this fun? What is that military, like the Military Times? Isn't there a military newspaper?
And just because if Craddock was in the Navy, doesn't mean he knows Chris. Do you know how many people are in the Navy? Do you know those ships are so big that you can be on ship and not even know everybody on that ship because they are so big and there's so many people on them? So just because you're in the military doesn't mean you know each other. I mean, we don't even know if they were in the military at the same times, nothing. My guess is no, because Craddock has been a police officer a lot longer than, 7, 8 years, I don't know.
I'm digging Julie's props. My props, I know. What's the military newspaper? Isn't there a military newspaper? Does anybody know? Stars and Stripes. There you go. Thank you.
No,
Thank
she's
you. Stars
not.
and Stripes. Let them write about their fellow Navy men and what they've been up to. Beating kids and not arresting them.
You have no idea. You have no proof.
Stars and Stripes. There we go. Boom. Okay, so I have now here we got the link.
In all honesty, in my
We went
opinion,
to Smiley's first. We did the link share. We went to X. We already had our X.
This is just my opinion. I think Chris and Katie should seriously consider a restraining order against this nut job. And the Bowerslocks. I mean, look, they were just saying that, Green Hoodie was allegedly Chris's sister or stepsister, but she passed away. So now Julie's running with the lies saying, I guess, different. Guess she's not. They can't make up their minds. But yeah. Scary, scary thought, peeps. This is nuts. This is total whack job. I am trying to plug this in. I'm glad I'm staying on my tablet. Because this isn't working. Oh, tomorrow I gotta go over and get that plugged in. Okay. Let me start this again.
Account. I wrote in a message. I said, arrest stepfather for child abuse, 5 CPS cases. Enough is enough. I tagged all these people, the Tennessean, the Stars and Stripes, the U.S. Navy, and I wrote, Sumner Sheriff. Remember, we always have to hashtag Sebastian Rogers, always at Sumner Sheriff, and then whoever else we want.
Whoever else we
and
want.
You don't always have to. I'm going to get in trouble. Why? Because I'm exercising my constitutional right to free speech? That's how we get in trouble in this country? Or you say I'm going to get in trouble because somebody's going to try to harm me. They're going to try to do something illegal and threatening to me.
Ooh.
What do you mean? Pink and yellow. Who is pink and yellow? Pink and yellow. Pink and yellow.
Pink and yellow. Pink
I don't
and
like
blue.
veiled threats. I want to just see. Don't be pink and yellow here. Veiled threats. Don't like them.
Veiled threats because they ask you a question? That's not a veiled threat. That's a question.
If you guys are, by the way, anybody, go to your local police department and file.
Mm-hmm.
And file. And, do screenshots. Take, like right now, for example. Right? Like right now, you just I go here and I take a picture of the person's name and what they wrote. So I have it, and then I look up their account.
What else?
Just in case. I don't know.
Warning, today's story contains graphic.
Very easy to call out to him. And plus, it's Jersey. You don't want to mess with us. Oh, I did tweet President Trump. Oh, no, I didn't. I tweeted Melania and Ivanka.
Oh
See,
my
I think
Lord.
this is what you gotta think.
Okay, so not only do these delusional idiots believe what Nick said, that Trump was going to do something, step in and do something in February, which he's not going to step in and do anything for Sebastian's case. Sadly, he would have to do it for every case, and we all know that's not going to happen. So she's tagging his wife and daughter.
I'm texting you now. Okay. I'm gonna look right now. Sometimes you gotta remember.
This
he
is
wants to
too
make sure
much.
it's me? Wait. Look at your text. Kong wants to make sure it's me.
Oh Lord, let me fast forward. She's on the phone.
He just followed me, and he just wrote something, and he just reposted my.
I am not kidding you. Look at this. She is on the freaking phone. Look, she is on the freaking phone.
Oh my God. He's fighting off my enemy. I'm gonna cry too now.
Oh Lord.
I will. I just feel like sometimes, like when you send to Elon Musk and things, like they get so many. Like I wonder if they really see it. That's why I like to do like not local, but like that's why I said I did Ivanka rather than, you know what I mean? Like do like I did Melania, not Trump, because like he probably gets 1 million and they probably get less. Okay, but listen, I don't know if Hong's watching. Do you have his number? How did you know him? Oh, you wrote to him? Can you write to him my email and tell him, tell him to email me, and then I can. Oh, so I can just write to him on X. I'll message him on X. I will. Okay, I'm back to my life. Bye.
Wow.
So Hong, just, you know what? What a great guy he is. What an amazing person he
is a great guy.
He said, okay, this is Julie from Jersey. Woo, woo. No, and if you're from Julie from Jersey, Hong, I hope you're seeing this, right? If you're from Jersey, we fist pump. Julie from Jersey. You guys ever watch Jersey Shore? We fist pump here.
Why do I get the feeling that she still watches Jersey Shore? I get the feeling that she still very much watches Jersey Shore. Hey, Katie K, good to see you. How are you? This woman is nuts. So she thinks Hong is a great guy, and the only reason he acknowledged anything is because she's tweeting her ass off with this wacko stuff she's making up to all these celebrities and important people that aren't gonna. Anyway, that's exactly what him and Nick do on Twitter. And of course, it's all hate on Chris and Katie. Go after them. So yeah, he's in a Twitter war. He's gonna acknowledge it. Other than that, he don't know about you. He didn't even know you had a channel, Julie. You're nothing but a pawn for a comment or two. That's it. That's all. Jeez, oh man, are you kidding me? This woman is so that pick me. You gotta acknowledge me.
Have to watch her. She's from Jersey. She will F bullies up.
Mm.
Let me tell you something, Hong. We will teach how to use X. Anyone bully is bitch. Stop bullying women. And he says he's fighting off my enemies.
Oh, he's not fighting off your enemies. He's not fighting off anybody. He's encouraging it all. He wants it. Julie, he gets very little engagement or likes on his post. Okay? He attacks women. He is vile and disgusting with the things he posts. You are gross for saying the things you are. You will never be taken seriously. You're a clown.
So great. And you've been putting up with so much shit.
these people like to threaten and do all kinds of things. I don't worry about it. I keep my eyes on the prize, right? That's what we all have to do. We can't worry about what all these people do. I can't worry about them. We have to protect children.
Delusional.
We have to protect autistic children, disabled children. We have to protect young children. We have to protect girls and women, mothers. This, I'm familiar with Jersey because of The Sopranos, right? Well, Barb Beulah, did you see the picture of, I did a video right after, on Christmas
No,
Eve.
Michelle, you're not the only one that feels that way, Michelle. You are not the only one. She may be biting off more than she can handle. I'm just saying. Ooh.
He's like, we call him uncle, but he's like his uncle because he's his godfather. Spencer's godfather, who just so happens to be in waste management. I mean, you can't really make this up. The house we go to for Christmas Eve, for the 7 fishes, the traditional Italian Christmas Eve, the 7 fishes dinner, he's Spencer's godfather and Al's best friend. And that house, if you watch The Sopranos, if you go to YouTube and Google, they filmed.
I told you, she's watching Jersey Shore too. I'm telling you, she probably still watches the old episodes of The Sopranos. She wants to live that New Jersey lifestyle. I'm telling you, she's still a Jersey Shore fan too. I don't even understand it. Why the hell they bring that show back? They do nothing different than they did when they were 2021. Only now, most of them were married and have kids and are divorced, or Snooki, who knows? That's never been. Anyway, do the same antics they did when they were, it's ridiculous. Whatever. I don't watch it. Anyway. But I'm sure she's all up in it.
One scene, when they just moved into that house, they filmed a couple scenes outside the house, and then they filmed like 5 different scenes inside the house. Bobby Bacala, you remember him, big guy, sat on the stool in their kitchen. They have a beautiful kitchen. And Kamala threatened Hong and did the post anonymously. Well, Hong's got a group of women warriors behind him. He really does. Mama bears. Mama bears behind him.
Oh my God.
Us mama bears.
Julie.
He's our nephew now.
Go look at his Twitter. He doesn't get that much engagement. He's vile.
You're our nephew.
Oh,
I know
Lord.
I'm older than you. I know it. So you're my nephew, and we're gonna take care of you. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about having my back, Hong. I got your back. You're our nephew now. We're gonna take care of you. But if you go to
and who's gonna take care of you?
On YouTube,
how can you tell somebody you will take care of them when you can't take care of yourself? You'll be crying here in 2 seconds saying you got threatened again.
Google the scene of Paulie Walnuts from Sopranos when he drives Christopher Moltisanti. Remember the character
Lord.
Christopher?
She's obsessed with it. I'm telling you. She's wanting to live that Jersey Shore life that she's not living. And now I'm starting to think, Story Night, if you're still in here, the more and more I think about that, it makes sense.
Nephew of Tony Soprano, and after his girlfriend gets killed, then he gets a new wife and a baby, and they buy a new house, right?
What does this have to do with
The house looks a lot better now because there's
Sebastian?
more like, it's just redone. Good. This was years ago when they filmed it. And he buys this beautiful new house. And there's one scene when he goes to look at the house. There's another scene where Paulie Walnuts, who's mad at Christopher, to get back at him, drives up and goes on his new lawn of his new house and does like.
She can remember these episodes word for word. She's still watching these episodes.
Nuts on his car and messes up the whole lawn of the house. That's the house that we go to for Christmas Eve every year. But that's more than just Christmas Eve. But I always have videos of Christmas Eve because it's the best Christmas Eve in Italian Christmas Eve in the United States. They're the most Italian family in the most Italian
Not
town,
in the United
in the most
States.
Italian state in the United States. They
Mm.
got it all. They got the Italian flag under the American flag. They got the Madonna, Virgin Mary statue. They got the David statues. They got everything. They got everything. She makes all the Italian dishes, all the 7. I mean, you're supposed to have 7 fishes. She has like 27 fishes. And I mean, truthfully, everything. Yeah, you remember. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, their house is so beautiful. And they film like a whole bunch of scenes of Sopranos. And if you go and watch it, you'll see their house. And he literally is in waste management. He has his own waste management company.
Okay, but
It's
what
like
you're
it's
not telling
there.
people is they weren't part of the show and they didn't live in the house at the time. And they had nothing to do with the show. Lord.
Italian. It's like, it's kind of a cliche, but it's true. But anyway, not everybody in waste management in New Jersey was Italian.
Julie is telling a story. Katie K. She just can't keep track of what story she's telling.
Is a mobster. Okay, just want you to know that it's not true. It's a stereotype.
So my guess is
Long and sweet and hilarious.
that the friend has been accused or suspected of mobster activity. So my guess is there's probably some truth to it. And, you know, Julie didn't care because Julie wants to live that Jersey, you know, the true Jersey Italian lifestyle. And she's still living in these shows. She's out.
And he's standing up for, look how many bullies he's taken on.
Ooh.
We got you, Hung. Brayson Cyrus. Oh
He's
my
a
God, yes,
bully.
Brayson Cyrus. Thank you, CD, for reminding me. Brayson Cyrus. Braison. Okay, listen. You guys got to do this. You guys got to do it. All right? Now, while I read these, put a 1 in the chat if you already have a X account. If you already have an X account, put a 1 in the chat.
I sure hope nobody in her chat, but sadly, people are going to listen to her. Oh, Terry Moore, welcome to Poolside. You're a misfit like the rest of us. Thank you. Well, welcome to the Misfits. Sadly, there's people going to do this, and she may be getting people they might not like the feedback they get doing this shit. I'm just saying.
Okay, let me go back here and read some of this. Mel and Head Snuggle Struggle. How about Carter? Oh, Detective Carter? Yeah, what I'm going to do is I don't think he's got his own one, but I'm sure they'll see the Sumner County Sheriff's Department. It's not that big a Sheriff's Department. They're going to hear about all these tweets, okay? Elon is a very good advocate. Eric Trump. Okay, we could do Eric. I'm saying, like, some of you, like, just make sure, like, just try to do, like, you know, maybe not the biggest person, like, you know, obviously, like, do, like Eric Trump before you do Trump. You know what I mean? Because you're more likely to see it. Some of us missed her interview the other day. What interview, Sandy? What are you talking about? The DA. It said this morning on a live that CP might have. Oh, yeah, right. I saw that one.
Only 5 more? Get out. Oh, that would be awesome. But you know what? People will sub, and then by morning, it'll be down 5 or 10. So, but that would be awesome to finally hit 4K. Thank you, Nope Not Today, for telling me. Or no.
Texting them through the military, someone said. SI officer said, you're such a precious, you're so precious, Julie, sweet soul. Thank you. St. Jude's, they like my props.
Nick looks like he
Chris
just
was
walked
not
out of
in
a
the Marines.
Jersey
Terry
Shore
Bauer was in the
episode.
Marines, though, and he did hold up a bat to Nina. Maybe we should let the Marines know about that. Did they teach Marines to behave that way to women? Mothers, nursing mothers? I forwarded. I always put Smiley's video. I start with Smiley. You go to Smiley's page, you get a video, you click share, you go to your X. All right, so put 1 in the chat if you have.
Oh, Katie K, thank you so much. My membership lots of laughs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Twitter account.
Oh, Tammy, thank you.
Lorraine has a
Wow, thank you. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome to Poolside, everybody. You're a misfit like the rest of us. Please thank Tammy. Thank you again, both of you, Katie K and Tammy. Thank you very much.
Twitter, not a Twitter, a one. Heather, Mel, Elaine. Okay, a lot of people do pale. Okay, good. LOL. Is this the only video we should share at this time? I mean, it's pretty good. I think it's a good one. Right now, let's just do this one. I mean, like for today and tomorrow, let's just do this one, okay? Now, you got 3 accounts? Good. Everybody, right now, let's
She's
do
really
one
trying
together,
to talk these
okay?
people into this.
Let's do one together. Take your phone, if you can do it. Take your phone right now.
Oh my lord, she is really trying to talk people into doing this. This is scary.
Smiley's page, click that video, click share, then click the X app, so to put it up in a post. Write something if you want to, because it's gonna have, it already has it. Make sure you do that. Hashtag Sebastian Rogers. Maybe do arrest the stepfather, child abuse, something like that. And then
Thank you,
do
Michelle.
at the sheriff, Sumner Sheriff, SUMNER, the @ sign Sumner Sheriff. Hashtag Sebastian Rogers, @ sign Sumner Sheriff, and then do an @ for somebody else. It could be a media person. We mentioned Vinny, what's his name from Court TV? Vinny Politano. The fire department is in a local area, ambulance service. Yeah, they do the local people.
Look, you're trying to put him in one of your Jersey Shore shows, and it's Vinny Politan, and he's not in one of your Jersey Shore shows.
Do the marshals? Yeah, do the marshals.
Oh Lord.
Vinny Politan. Do the Marines. Do Brayson Cyrus. We didn't do Brayson. BRAISON Cyrus.
This is too much. Okay.
Do put another big YouTuber. Don't do a TikToker because they're not on now.
Yeah, they are.
Do President Trump. Whatever you
TikTok's
want to
still
do.
there, right? It got a reprieve till the end of January or something. Or didn't they get a reprieve? Hey, and then Greg. She's crazy.
Just got a death threat.
Oh yeah,
today?
sure.
He did.
Okay.
He did, Sandy. Got a death. Is it on his? Is it on his? So do it right now, and then once you finish, and if you post one, do one right now. Put a yes, just now. Okay. National Guard, excellent. Wendy Bell, Mark K. I never did Kim Kardashian. Oh Kash Patel. Kash Patel is the new Attorney General, right, Castle? Kash Patel. 100%. Kash Patel, the new Attorney General. Kash Patel, K-A-S-H. Nick Barris. I already did Nick Barris. You can do him again. Do it again. I mean, Annapolis, West Point.
Thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. Thank you very much. We're all going to be green in here. Welcome to Poolside, everybody. You're a misfit like the rest of us. Thank you, Zero Fox. It's all going to be a green chat.
Judges, Kash Patel, yep. K-A-S-H. I need to send you an email about my VHS situation. Actually, I'll check it last night and it still works.
Good night.
It still works. Unbelievably. I thought it was Judge Wolf here. TikTok is back? It is?
Yeah, it's back.
And now I just thought this morning I got contacted by all my friends from TikTok going, what's your YouTube again? What's your YouTube? Because they didn't follow me over. And they said, what's your YouTube again? I thought I was going to get all these followers. Now they're not going to come back. Got to talk about it. 90 days. Okay. Karen Power. So once you did that, once you send one, I want to see that somebody sent one. If somebody sent one and I can look at it and you want to tell me what your handle is or anything like that, let me know so I can look at yours. I won't repost it or anything and I won't show it up here. But I just want to see that one person was able to
I really don't know, Yvonne.
What do they call it? They used to call it a tweet. Now what do they call it?
A tweet.
Trump's news channel. Julie is the video.
Another for the
No,
Looney
it's not
Bin.
Dear
Yep.
Mommy Bower Socks.
Thank you, Chad, for coming in, hanging out.
On Smiley's World, it's called I Believe Nina. It's called I Believe Nina.
Why are you talking about this? Have you guys noticed how many times she keeps mentioning the same thing? It's just repetitive, constant. There's no, it's nothing new. She just keeps saying the same things through her whole life. It's crazy.
Things that got saved by Trump. Video's about, yeah, I'm late. Just wanted, so it's this one.
$0. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. $0 gifted another 10 memberships. Thank you. Welcome to Bullseye. We are now totally green and you are now a misfit. Thank you very much.
It's, hold on. Put it. If somebody did one, I want to know if somebody did one and sent it because I want to look at it and feel like you guys did it. We need everybody to do it. You don't have to even write anything. I Believe Nina from Smiley's World. Go to Smiley's World, click videos, and then it was one she did yesterday called I Believe Nina. Tennessee Brando?
Shaking the bushes.
What's that? Tennessee Brando.
You don't? I didn't for the longest time either, Emma and Greg.
Jill, it's the one that says, I'll show it to you.
Hey, Mystic.
I'd like to see that somebody did one. Because I want to know that we're working together, guys. We're
working together with who? With who?
Listen.
We're listening.
We are powerful. Shay1, Jill, we are powerful. We can stop doubt, the power that just one person can do. And when all of us do it together, I mean, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. FBI, Jason's Audible. Oh, okay, Sissy, I'll look at you on. No hung in here. Shay1.
So we're unstoppable.
Email. Tad, BACA, Bikers Against Child Abuse. Excellent. Maybe one of them can go. I'm not gonna say it. A post on X. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Cassie, for telling me. Post on X. Did anybody post? If somebody post on X, let me know. And I'm gonna go look at it. So if you're on, I just wanted to show you because someone asked. If you go to Smiley's World, right? And I click.
Oh, thank you, Never Alone. Get to the membership. Thank you so much.
Here it says, I Believe Nina. Click on that one. It'll start playing. Go to that one.
That's weird.
And then you see where it says
on my tablet, it doesn't show me who gets the memberships. That's really weird. Huh. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Never Alone. Whoever got it, welcome to Poolside. Oh, okay. She's delusional, and I'm seriously sad for her. Yeah, she's. Oh. Yeah.
share.
It's
Click
bad.
share.
This isn't even some of the worst she's done.
This is how I do it on my phone. And then I have different apps.
Oh,
I
look.
click X.
She's showing them. I'm not kidding you, look.
And it sets it up for you already to do it. So then you go to the end of it, make one space, right? And you don't forget to hashtag Sebastian Rogers. Hashtag Sebastian Rogers.
Well,
Find the
thank
Sebastian
you,
Rogers
Marilyn.
one. Make sure you have that way. Anybody looking about Sebastian Rogers, okay? And I'm gonna say arrest the stepfather for child abuse.
Oh, my Lord.
Protect children. Did anybody do one? And if you do one, tell me. I'm gonna go look at it. I won't show it, but I want to know because I want to know that we're really working together. We're an army.
She
we're
is
a
really
team,
trying
we're
to.
a bunch of mighty moms
Hey, Denise.
and grandmothers.
She is really
can do
trying to
this.
talk people into doing this. She's been talking people into doing this for almost 2 hours. She's not going to let up. This woman is not stable. This is not normal. I mean, I know there is no normal, but you know what I mean. This is not okay. This is, oh, yeah.
Sure, works. Pressure works. I promise you, pressure works. And we have to keep our focus. I know it's interesting to hear about, okay, how do you tag? You do the @ sign.
Julie, you're right. Pressure can help. However, not negative pressure with a bunch of false allegations, not one shred of evidence to prove any of these outrageous claims. So, yeah, this kind of stuff doesn't help. It hurts. The stuff you're putting out here isn't, it's not helping, Jolie. It's hindering, it's hurting. You're making all these allegations and you have no clue because you don't know these people. You don't know anything about them any more than anybody else. You're willingly running with gossip and rumors and stuff you've made up in your head as your storytelling. And then you're encouraging everybody to reach out to all these people. You do it. Why do you want everybody else to have consequences for what you're doing? Huh. Crazy, isn't it? Isn't it, Joy? You're just a little crazy.
And then, like, so do @
Hey,
and then
Patricia
for the
Sell.
Sumner Sheriff, you just you do @ Sumner Sheriff, and you should see it, and you click on that. And maybe tag Hong, and maybe tag Trump.
Okay, can you
Yes,
move on? We're tired of
Barb
hearing
says,
about
Julie,
this.
pressure works. It really works.
Not this kind of pressure doesn't.
So you do the @ sign, which arrest stepfather for child abuse, protect children. I'm going to say protect children. 5 CPS cases. You know why I always like to write Craddock's name in it? Because that is going to put pressure on him personally. It will be if you make it personal to them, and you know, frankly, if I were him, I would feel very embarrassed that all these moms and grandmoms are writing to him about protecting children and enforcing child abuse laws and do your job, and then also tagging the governor, celebrities, news reporters, you know what I mean? Whoever else, businesses. I mean, shoot, like what's like a big what's a big one? I just posted. Okay, you did one, Heather. All right, who can you write in there how I can find you? Like somebody doesn't mind how I can find you.
People are doing it.
Or if you want to text me, if one of you want to
She's
text me or email me.
This is unbelievable. She's actually has for the past 2 hours. Now she's got people are doing it now. She's succeeded. This is crazy.
Then I can look it up that way. If anybody has my email or text, and I can look it up. How do I share on X? Okay, hold on. So then 5 CPS. Whispering Winds. Have you been paying attention?
Ooh.
You're getting detention today. No, because I've been going through it. How you do it? I'll do it another one. Keep up the awareness alive. Now listen, it's not we are gonna do it together. Not me, not just one or two of us, all of us. We all have to do it. You are gonna feel so good. Do you know how it feels when you could go to bed and say, I didn't just watch somebody's live and comments, things like that. I took action today. I put pressure to protect children.
Took action against whom exactly? You took action against an innocent parent where there's no evidence of any wrongdoing. None. Zilch. You're not protecting anyone. You're mucking it up.
To protect another child from being harmed by Edgar, right? Tag Megyn Kelly. There you go.
This is insane.
Same name is on YouTube. Okay, good. I'm gonna check right now. And when you put Sheriff Craddock in there, I like to put CPS cases, and I'm gonna say, Sheriff, do your job. Jeff Craddock do your job.
This is obsessive.
But they do your job already. And she should be embarrassed.
Yeah, rational thinking isn't where she's at. You're right. There's nothing rational about her. This is insane. She's gone. Yeah, this is...
He is left.
Look at what she's doing. She's typing these emails and these posts to people while she's live.
For whatever reason, Dr. Oz came up. I just tagged him.
Oh,
why not?
Lord.
Right? And I did this. Now I did the Sebastian Rogers. Now I have to remember to do the @ sign, and I have to do. Don't forget, Sumner Sheriff. We got to make sure Sheriff sees it. You know, so he can feel real embarrassed. Tagging all these people in him. Wait, what? 100%. And am I buffering? Okay. All right, let me see one. I'm looking for one right now. Wait.
She's actually on Twitter.
You know, baseball players. Anybody who knows who has an autistic child?
She's actually on Twitter verifying that the 2 people that told her they did it actually did it.
You know? Cinderella.
She's actually, look, I'm not kidding you, look, she's actually looking for the people's posts that told her that they did it.
Girl, I can't find you. I can't find you. I sent you my X handle in a text. Okay, here we go.
CPS report.
Right, here,
yeah, in her mind.
Let me see my text. Okay,
Uh-oh.
I want to see.
Julie, you're live. Talk.
Now my thing is booked. Hold on. Julie, just emailed you mine. Am I buffering?
No.
Oh, you just changed it? Now you tell me. SST.
Yeah, I do too, KDK. I didn't know how I did because I don't watch them. But apparently, a long time ago, I must have subbed it one time. And
we got one here, right here. And it's from our friend in our chat. I believe Nina. And she's got the YouTube. You see how she got the video? She did the hashtag, the Sebastian.
Okay, they're using a very, like I said, heavily edited clip. And that's what they're tagging people with. Oh my God.
@ Sumner Sheriff. She did it @ to Governor Bill Lee. She did @ to Hung. She did it @ to Dateline NBC and an @ to the Tennessean. And she wrote a separate message. Our friend said, "When will we get justice for Sebastian? Christopher Proudfoot needs to be locked up." You guys, we are unstoppable. We are an unstoppable force. We will never give up. Let's do productive things. Let's do things that bring us closer to getting justice for Sebastian and protecting Faith and Nina's other children and anybody else. You send me a screenshot? All right, I'm gonna look at it. This is amazing, you know, because it's like, doesn't it feel good, right? Like when you you did something and you know.
Doesn't it feel good to pass around misinformation and false allegations without any proof of any of it? No, it doesn't feel good to try to put this on someone's life who's going through one of the worst times of their life. Their child is missing. There's no evidence they were involved in any way, shape, or form. Nor is there any evidence to any of this stuff you're sitting here spewing, your little delusional story. You are harming, not helping, in my opinion. Oh yeah, she'll throw a fit.
When this stepfather finally faces justice, gets arrested, put in handcuffs.
For what?
Does a perp walk. What a feeling it would be to know that you played a role.
No, you're not playing. No, Julie, don't fill people's heads full of that crap, because that's not true. If there was evidence, he would have never gotten visitation. If there was evidence of said abuse, Sebastian would have been removed if there was all these calls of abuse. It is not uncommon, and you should know that, working with DCF yourself, with your own stepchildren. It is not it's not unusual when you have a child, a disabled child, you know, who is autistic and has other issues, as well as severe behavioral issues. It is not uncommon to be involved with DCF or CPS. It's just not. And for many reasons it could be. It could be them reaching out for resources for help, because they were looking into resources. They were looking to get help for him. That's a good thing.
Individually, without you, this might not have happened. This would be a cold case. We can make change. We can make change. We got to keep the pressure on. We got to keep the pressure on. We got to call out Sumner County Sheriff Melonhead. Sorry, let me get to my email so I can see. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Listen, if you need help, you guys should be like emailing each other, you know? Ooh, okay, here we go. It's julie.skolnick@gmail.com.
But you just said you weren't opening up emails.
Yeah, as my officer says, all CP's threats, etc., all his actions and behaviors have warranted law enforcement involvement, but nothing has happened. As long as he is free, he is able to cause harm. He's employing this fixer named SF, who could be...
He's not a fixer. Shut up. He is a private investigator who works multiple cases. Very well credentialed. A fix. Shut up. Oh my Lord. It is an open active investigation. This woman is doxing herself. She is dangerous to herself. She is.
Fabricating and planting evidence. He's gonna walk. This man could walk.
So now you're accusing him of... Wait a minute. You're accusing him of creating and planting evidence. He wasn't even there, you idiot. I'm sorry, but I can't with this one.
The courts and the judges to do the right thing, because when Faith went to be with Chris and Katie over the summer, and Nina was forced to send Faith there, who has already witnessed her brother being punched in the face by Chris.
No, yeah, and you have no proof of that. You have no proof of that.
I couldn't believe a judge.
Don't call me.
Oh, why does it keep doing that?
Actually let that little girl go to Tennessee and be with this man who has, and his wife, who together have 5 child protective cases in Tennessee. And then they have ones in New Mexico with her siblings over there. And a judge this past summer, after Sebastian had been missing for March, April, May, June, had this little girl who already told her mother about
she was limited.
hit in the face by Chris, made her go and be
because there's no evidence and no proof of any kind of abuse. That's why. Because you can bet, as nasty as that custody battle got, anything that could be brought in was brought in. The woman even tried to use fake witnesses who didn't know her or her child or Chris had never been around them. So yeah, there's red flags, and I'm sure the court's seen plenty of red flags. But again, there was no proof of nothing. There is no evidence. And she, if you notice, Joy does not have a ton of commentary. She just repeats the same things over and over and over again.
Danger with
to talk people into it. That's because she's only trying to push her narrative. So she is going to consistently, continuously repeat the same verbiage throughout the entire live because she's talking people into believing what she's spewing. That's why she doesn't change it up.
Proudfoot, a woman who is as likely, as dangerous as her husband, will allow a child, even her own child, to be abused right in front of her eyes and do nothing to stop it. She won't protect Faith. She won't help Faith.
Oh my Lord.
Stay safe, you too. Okay.
Wow.
Right, let me just check one thing. Thank you, Dylan. That is perfect.
And
perfect.
You can't say that shit. See, this is why you will be looked at as a delusional nut job, to be honest. You don't have one iota of proof of any of what you just said. Nothing. But yet here you are. And you want to be taken seriously. Yeah, that's not
happening. Bill the Tennessean. Oh, Donnie Wahlberg and Jenny McCarthy.
Oh, God.
Excellent, because Jenny has an autistic son. You know? Perfect. I mean, absolutely perfect. You guys, this is going to work. This will make a difference. I promise you. If you could do 5 today and 5 tomorrow, tagging different people each time. Always tag the sheriff. Always do the hashtag to Sebastian Rogers. Always use the clip. And then do at whoever you want for each one. Make it different people each time. Anybody. Celebrities, sports people, politicians, news media people, large creators on social media, crime journalists and stuff like that. Authors, book writers, newspapers, magazines.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how late it is. All right, well, you get the gist of it. I didn't realize it was going on 1 o'clock in the morning. What the hell am I still doing live? Wow, I didn't realize it was so late. I am so sorry for keeping you guys. That was the end of it anyway. She just, finished with that. And because it took so long to get through that, we really don't have time to do anything else. I am sorry I kept y'all so long. I'm not used to doing these late night lives. They're going to kick my butt. So what do you guys think of her, man? What do you think? I think she really believes she's going to force the hands of law enforcement to arrest Chris and Katie. Yeah, in her twisted mind, she does think that. Yeah. Her deluded, twisted, deranged, demented. Yeah. You're having fun. I don't think I've ever been live this late. Well, close to it though, probably. She might be educated, but it's all jumbled. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I'm clicking the heck out of this later. Sorry. But yeah. 10 degrees in North Idaho. Oh, I didn't even check what it is outside. I can tell the temperature dropped though. But tomorrow's supposed to be sometime. The high's supposed to reach 54 sometime. Didn't say what time of day, just eventually. That's cold for us. Well, 50s I can handle it. It's been really cold. It's supposed to be 42, but feels like 36, is what the weather's saying. And tomorrow's high is supposed to be now only 51 with the low of 38. So somewhere in along there. Oh, it's going to be cold getting up in the morning. Going to the bus stop, it's only going to be 38. Oh, Lord. Thank goodness it's only right at the corner. And it looks like we're going to have this weather for, well, next week's supposed to be in the high 60s. At some time. It doesn't, usually it waits till the last hour or two of daylight. And that's it. And then it goes right back down. But yeah, it looks like this weather's going to be around great. Oh, it's going to be cold in the morning when I get up. Oh. Like I said, I'm glad I live so close to the bus stop. Okay, actually, it's 2 here by 10 p.m. Wow. It's only 9:50 there. I wish. 21 in Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. I was born and raised in PA. I was born in Ohio, but raised in PA. Detroit. Yay. I want to go to Detroit. She is nuts. There's something not right there. But there's something because, like I said, I had watched her other videos because I was going to show some of her older TikToks and stuff. And we got sidetracked that night. And I never did go back to it. This was like a month ago. Or maybe even 2 months ago. When I first started covering her. Which was probably a couple months ago. And I just never went back to it. But I had watched them because I wanted to see what I was dealing with here. And yeah. Yeah. I can stay with you, alright. I'd love to visit Detroit. Big city, I love the big city. 11:51 here. Whoa, 30 degrees, Mobile, Alabama. Bring Ange with you, of course. Hey, Southern Mimi. Julie is dangerous to society and possibly herself. The stupidity is real with her. Yeah, she's... The delusions run deep. The distorted reality she lives in, I think, is worse than Betty's. Well, maybe not. Well, they're pretty close. They're pretty close. Yeah, I'd have to say they're pretty close. We were really warm today. Tomorrow a bit cooler. At 72? Oh. The Saturday's gonna... Yeah, I need it to warm up so the ice around my central air and heat unit outside can, melt off before it burns it up, and I'm in a shitload of trouble. It's an old unit. We're gonna have to replace it here. We're just hoping it holds out for a little bit longer. Because those things are $5-6 grand to get replaced. Your central air and heat unit, they're expensive. But, part of being a homeowner. I'd love 60 degrees. Yeah. Sad thing is, these people are not out there in the real world. No. Yeah, I like it when it's in the 60s. It's just, I miss sitting outside. Because we that's why we're poolside. Because I'm always poolside doing my lives. But it's just damn too cold. And that's why, because I have sat out there when it was in the 50s. And sat out there doing lives with flat blankets wrapped around me. But it's just too cold. But I was thrilled that parts of Florida got some snow that actually laid on the ground. There was some snow coverage. Too bad it didn't reach down to me. We just got the rain, the freezing rain. We weren't lucky enough to get the snow. Wish we would have. It wasn't that far away, though. An hour or two, a couple hours, I could have been in the snow with the kids, but he had to work, so Hopefully it'll happen again. Pensacola, there's several areas that got it. Escambia, Pensacola, Escambia Bay, there was a lot of snow. Yeah, there's a lot of areas that did. And it actually laid on the ground. I mean, there was inches. It was wild. You know, people don't drive in the snow down here. They don't have plows. They don't have salt trucks. But you know, I don't think anybody just has regular tires. I think all tires are all season radials now, aren't they? Basically. But yeah, it's crazy because people don't know how to drive in it when they don't drive in it, you know? So even a couple inches can, but yeah, it's pretty wild. First time, and I've lived here for 20-something years in Florida, and that's the first time I remember that much snow being anywhere, let alone within a couple hours of me. Yeah, the Panhandle, like Pensacola, yeah. Well, I don't know about Panama City, but I know, well, Pensacola did, and I know Escambia Bay was covered, all those areas. Above Jacksonville, got some, all them areas did, yeah. Pretty wild. I wish it would have came a little bit more down, because I'd love for the kids to have been able to, because it was enough to go out and make you a snow angel, or, you know, have a snowball battle. Heck, you probably could have gathered up enough with enough work to make a snowman. Yeah, freezing rain is worse. Pensacola got 10 inches. Yep, you could have built yourself a snowman. My dad just moved there from Ohio. Oh no! He probably thought, damn, my brother went to whip me. Yeah, he thought he was, huh? Hey, Sarisa. I hope it's not another 20 years till it happens. But I think there's still plenty of winter left, so I might be able to get the kids up, take a day trip up somewhere and, get them in some snow. I just want them to experience playing in the snow, experience snow just once. No, I'm not staying. I don't miss that cold. I do miss the snow sometimes, but I don't miss the cold. You been playing catch up? And guys, if there's anything you guys want to talk about or see, let me know in the comments or drop me an email. We can definitely do that. Yeah, I don't like it when it gets so baking hot either. And my dumb butt sits out there on that patio when it's 110 degrees outside, streaming just so we're by the pool. But you can bet this year, because the fans, we have them on, but they don't really, we're going to be sitting in the AC this year. I'm getting too old for that. But there's some other videos I want to show you guys when I come live tomorrow. Some cool things I found, and then some stories that are going to shock the shit. And they're real police stories. They're real body cam footages and stuff. And this one was about this. Oh my God, these children were living in as a bad situation. But the rats actually chewed the baby's fingers off, and nobody heard that baby screaming. The parents claim. It's a whole wild situation. It's a whole wild story. But there's several I want to show you. So I hope you'll bear with me and at least give it a chance. And then there's a couple cool ones I want to show you that is like, oh, did that really happen? And then some are funny. But there's just stuff I've been finding and I've been saving to show you. Caps locks was on. That happened to your best friend? Oh, wow. This was a bad situation. And, yeah, I can't wait to show you that one. It, you know, there's others. And there's a couple of people that are missing locally that I want to share their flyers and stuff out. I have on Twitter. I want to put them on YouTube. You live about 50 miles from Pensacola, then you know about the snow. You didn't see the snow? You blame Julie. I blame her for my tech issues too now. Just this freaking cord. I gotta go pick it up tomorrow. Just haven't had time to go get it. I haven't had a chance to go get it. All right, Denise, please do. Yeah, I'll be glad to look at anything you guys want to look at. What's good? Got over 6 inches. Wow. You always get slush and ice. Wow. You missed the call when I gained weight. Yeah. I remember snow ice cream from when I was 3 in West Virginia. Oh. Slush is bad. Yeah, it is. It's not dirty, messy, messes everything up. Nope. But this year, for some reason, I was really missing winter around the holidays. And I don't know why, because most of the time at home in Pennsylvania, we didn't have snow for Christmas. But it's just the idea of the season and everything. I don't know. This year was just, I guess, really emotional, really a rough year. I don't know, with everything that was going on. I guess. I don't know. Being a wiener, I guess. Oh, well, thank you, Tammy. And thank you for the memberships. Come hang out with us. I'll be 70 this year. The snow was perfect for me. Oh. Stay warm. That's a good thing. Yeah. Staying warm is. All right, guys. I'm going to end this. I've been on here so long. But thank you for hanging with me so long. Thank you for the super chats and for all the memberships. I appreciate you. And I'll be seeing you on these streets tomorrow, but it'll be an early live tomorrow. It won't be a late one. And mods, thank you for a great job. Chat, thank you for hanging out with me. Y'all be good out on these streets. Night all.